What, doesn't work too good today?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair, me neither. I'm stressed beyond your wildest dreams.
Give me a big smooch.
What? I didn't sign up for this.
You didn't sign up for that. You're not getting it.
Can you talk Clouder? Can you talk louder, Crowder?
You can just move up.
That is better, yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Help me. I am in immense pain. I've been killed. I have been slaughtered. It's not good. Wait, where? Oh my god, I was like, where's the announcement channel? I was in the wrong server. I was in our server. Okay. Oh, I'm lost. What did happen? I don't know. I literally... It was fine yesterday. And then it just stopped working.
No, not today.
Well, it wasn't fine yesterday. It was fine last time I streamed. Which was like, you know, basically yesterday. For you, it was yesterday for me, because I don't exist when I stop streaming for you and your...
I guess so. I mean, we were just in a Discord call the other day and playing Gary's mod.
That didn't happen. Sorry. Anyway, who wants to join my Aggie.io room?
She couldn't figure out what to play today, so now we're doing Plan Z.
This is actually Plan Z. I was gonna just do Smash like normal, but... Impossible! I cannot catch a break. Hold on, let me... Photoshop went away. There we go. Whee! Look at this! Look, it's Photoshop, but it's like in here. Like, this is Photoshopped. But it's in Aggie.
Nobody's gonna be able to see it.
No, they can see it.
On the stream they can, but not in Aggie.
Well, yeah, but if you're in the Aggie, you're probably in the stream.
You'd hope so. You'd hope so. I don't know who would join and not watch the stream.
I don't even know if you could. Let me turn this down. I can't hear my friend. There we go.
Which one?
Stream chat, obviously. My only real friend.
Your only real friend? What the hell, man?
Sorry. Someone's drawing behind my head. You can't see it though. Anyways, this is the problem with this not actually being an Aggie. It's like this screen space is just my real estate. So this is not usable as an actual VTuber model because it's just a drawing and it's not split up. So what I am doing today is I get to draw it again, and that's gonna be cool. Let's see here. Discord did the Discord thing, right? I did it, right? I sent the message? Yeah,
I hope so.
Surely. Okay.
What is this pen?
What is this pen? Get this out of here. So yeah, let me... Okay, it begins. And now we are not going to talk for the rest of the stream. That was all the talking that's going to be done, and now we are going to be silent now.
Because I woke up early.
You did wake up early. Do you want to talk about that again?
No, not on stream. It's stupid.
It is stupid, but it's kind of funny.
I was woken up, like, purely because my computer was still on, even though I shut it off last night, but it had an update, you know, a Windows update. Windows has a big update. Turned itself back on, because apparently if it has an update, it has to turn itself back on for some reason.
It's pretty dumb. Is that the reason?
No, it's not the reason. My mom was paranoid because she saw a Discord status and freaked out because she thought it was related to oh gosh, why I should even be talking about the shootings that are like the supposed shootings that are going on recently.
You told the story in the least fun way. Someone on his friends list had the Discord status, "I'm going to commit mass genocide," and his mom got scared and came and woke him up because she was scared that it was an actual threat on someone's Discord status.
Yeah, that's true. You explain it better than I do because you don't have a clear conscience.
I don't have a clear conscience. You can't draw.
I don't.
You should be able to.
No, I do. Wait.
Huh?
Who has the conscience here?
I don't have a conscience. I'm evil.
Do you have a cricket in your head?
I'm evil. You can't draw. You should be able to. I see no reason why you can't draw.
Does the
I mean, if he can
The
draw,
browser
then you
not
can.
work or something?
If he
Because
can
that
draw,
happened to
then you
me
should be able
last
to draw.
time.
Let's see here. Let me get rid of this for a second.
The basic brush is honestly the worst brush a lot of the time.
Yeah, you're right. Hmm. Yeah, no, yeah, I'll get this. I tried to draw over this earlier, but I didn't like how it looked. It was too clean. Like, what is this? I mean, obviously the glasses aren't filled in. Looks weird. If I get rid of them.
Today is Saturday. Did you know
I
that?
know, right?
Sometimes you forget what day it is.
That's true. Yeah, I don't think this looks right. Maybe it's just because it doesn't have shading.
It's the middle of July and we're getting our heat waves now.
It's hot.
It's
It's
hot as
too hot.
hell. It's really hot.
They should turn down. They should stop that.
We should get rid of cars and start walking.
I've been saying that, and nobody's been listening. I'm not sure what's up with that. People don't seem to understand. I think walking is so based. I think walkable cities are the coolest thing.
Who came up with the term "based" as a way of saying true, or this guy knows
This guy
what
has
he's
an
talking
opinion
about?
that I agree with.
Is that what it is?
I mean, that's usually what it means. Yo, by the way, here, you wanna... While I'm here, let me go through the old one. Let me go through the old model while it's here. What?
It's your big bald head.
Yeah, you wanna see me bald? Hold on. Look at this dude! Look at this dude! What happened? What happened?
You had a fire accident while cooking grilled cheese.
This is not good. Okay, this is me when I'm in Cyberpunk.
No, you gotta give it a mohawk and those weird fucking robot indents for some reason. Cyborg indents, like the thing that like robot OCs have all the fucking time.
I love robot OCs.
Make the person know it's a robot.
I love a robot. Robot's so cool. Hey, it's funny that Quantic Dream exists still.
I don't know what that is.
Guy who makes bad games.
Name one.
Detroit Human.
Oh, yeah,
David
him.
Cage.
You just needed to say David Cage.
I forgot what his name was. He takes up just enough space in my head.
Heavy Rain.
That guy makes bad games, and he still gets things.
He still makes games anyway, and now they're being sold on the
It's
market.
funny that he's making a Star Wars game. It's funny that he got the license.
What?
Yeah.
I
I don't know how he got. I don't know how he got the license. I don't know how he wrangled that. I'm kind of impressed. What?
That would be us.
Oh. Look, just turn off your ears until it's fixed. I can't do anything.
Turn on that until it's fixed.
Yeah. It's always doing stuff like this. I don't respect it.
You have the free version, right?
The free version of OBS?
Yeah. The free version. Isn't there a paid version?
No.
What?
That would be anarchy.
Where do you get a higher quality way to stream games?
I don't know. There kind of isn't one.
How?
OBS is just... It's just
I
what
mean,
you get.
streaming is expensive. Like, streaming in high quality is expensive, but how come there's not?
Look. I can't tell you. I don't know what to tell you. People just use OBS still.
It's the only way.
It actually kind of is. It's kind of sad. There's really nothing better. You know, like you can get a billion plugins, but it's not gonna make it like a good software.
Hang on a moment.
Ooh. At this time of night.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, shut up, Meowth back there. Drawing in the
Meowth.
most inconvenient spot, but that's okay.
Oh, Meowth.
Look at my stupid skull.
Your big, stupid, dumb head.
Yeah. Filled up with absolutely nothing.
Hopefully, we can get more people here.
I hope so too.
Last time we did.
You're right.
Maybe we'll actually get Pappy this time, but I don't think he'll be here.
Well, as if. I do probably asleep.
You know what? Fuck. It's only 10 p.m.
Yeah, look, man. I'm just judging by what I heard from last time. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna do some folders. We're gonna do base and skull. You can't see the layers, actually. I'm talking to no one. But I am organizing.
You were talking to no one. There are layers in this program.
That's true. With the program that I'm absolutely using, by the way. Dude.
How far did you get in Fallout 4? Because I never finished it.
I really didn't get far at all.
Me neither.
I found the dog.
I explored a bit, and I guess I played a bit, but it's all so dull and
It's
lifeless, honestly.
Me when Bethesda makes a video game.
Me when Bethesda makes a video game, they're making a new one.
It's crazy that it also won't be good.
Most likely. It's Todd's game.
It's Todd's game. It's his baby.
It's his little baby.
Too bad it's an ugly baby and everyone's gonna hate it.
People are calling it like a No Man's Sky, Skyrim.
No Man's Skyrim.
No Man's Skyrim, yeah.
I've seen the Meowth. Look, Todd's kind of a
Skin the Meowth.
genius.
What?
Todd powered. Kinda.
Well, yeah, he knows how to make a game for dads.
He does know exactly how to make a game for dads. No one else can do it like him.
For gamer dads, no, he knows how to make a game for gamer dads.
The best kind.
Gamer dads are the weirdest thing.
Yeah. You know, back when I was your age, we didn't have games like this.
Yeah, we had Nintendo,
We had Atari, and we had Atari. Back in my day, we didn't. Back in my day. Macbeth. What's Macbeth? Isn't that a horse?
No, it's not a horse. It's a Shakespeare play.
Oh.
I read it. It's okay.
Why did I think it was a horse?
I don't know why you thought it was a horse. Macbeth does sound like a horse name, though.
I'd name my horse Macbeth. I still got the stupid Daisy sings the computer sings a song.
Daisy, give me your... Which computer? The old one, or Bonzi Buddy, or HAL
Bonzi Buddy
9000?
sings it?
Yeah, he sings it.
I don't know, I just like the old one. I think it's quite talented.
Super talented at the time.
It was pretty
He
big.
was just he was a bunch of machines all connected together.
He's kind of sick though. He's kind of sick with it. I'm endlessly
They actually had
impressed.
to play the sounds like by hand.
Yo, by hand.
Like a piano basically.
Yo,
It's kind of like a synthesizer,
kind of like
so you
music.
could pronunciate the words right and hit the notes.
I think that's
It's
what
basically a giant music machine.
I think that's how it still works.
Oh,
Question mark?
ah!
The darkness.
It's
the
still
darkness.
that's how it still works. It was more analog back then.
Little fella up here. There's a little thing behind my head. This is working on YouTube, right? Also not on stream remote on Discord, right? No. Okay, great.
I've been in the least drawing mood for a long ass time. I don't know why.
Draw gangster SpongeBob.
Gangster SpongeBob, that's a good idea.
I just opened Super Smash Flash 2.
You just have it on on command.
Yeah, cool. Because when I move my mouse up from my tablet, it just goes to the taskbar on my other screen. Oh no, I opened VTube Studio. That's ironic.
What's the difference?
So true. VTube Studio is not gonna do anything. It's broken. Man, how am I at max
You're
CPU?
broken.
I'm not even doing anything.
It's because you're displaying 2 screens at once.
Yeah, it is.
Bless you.
It's okay, I'm muted. Bless what?
Bless your soul.
Man, my CPU is so bad. I gotta buy a new computer.
Gonna draw Gangsta SpongeBob.
It's awesome.
Here it comes.
Here he comes.
Should he have a do-rag?
I think you just need face tattoos.
That's gonna be hard on fucking SpongeBob.
Art challenge accepted. Okay. Last time I tried to draw the hair first, not again. Never again. I'm gonna draw the body. Yeah, I guess I should probably show, like, my base. Here's the new design. This is... Okay, the pants are transparent. That's okay. Doesn't matter. New swag. New vibe. Slightly gayer. Slightly more real.
Wearing a tank top and being a woman is probably gay.
Yeah, honestly. In this modern age, in this day and age, how are you a girl in this day and age?
How does SpongeBob tattoo look? What does SpongeBob's face tattoo look like?
It would look awesome. That's what I think. I don't know. Oh wait, I'm making a VTuber. I forgot.
How could you forget?
I'm like, oh, let me just draw the rest of the thing. I can't do that. Yeah, no, I need like... How am I gonna do this neck? I forgot I have to like... You know, rig this later. Somebody's gotta rig this thing.
Just imagine rigging it on stream.
Very, very, very boring stream. The most boring stream.
Are there people who stream rigs?
Yeah.
Like just making a rig?
Yo! Happy's here. Jaden, just like you
I
wanted.
can't believe it. Just like I wanted.
You know Jaden's your biggest fan. He talks about you off stream occasionally. Like not all the time, but like it's happened. It has happened. Aggie stream.
It's happened.
There's like a Friday night boyfriend behind me or something.
Could be.
I'm not sure what it is, but I respect the craftsmanship behind the artwork. That's all I can say. This won't work, right? Wait, this won't work at all. How do you rig necks again? I forgot how these like deformers and stuff work. How would I do this for a body that looks like this? That sounds like a thrilling evening.
That was crazy.
How would I... Okay, hold on, let me get like my thinking cap on. How would I do this? Because how's this gonna work? What did I do last time? Last time it was easy. Last time it's just...
Last time it was a simple design.
Yeah, see last time it was just a thing behind a thing. So I guess it's like a fourth wall break for you.
Fourth wall break.
Guys, I'm not actually real. Yeah, last time it was just like this. Because it just rotated inside the hoodie.
Yeah.
But this time it has to be open. I know you can do it, because
Gangsta SpongeBob.
he's awesome. I know it's possible because of all these VTubers that have like you know, like revealing shirts, so to speak. I know you can do it. I just can't quite wrap my head around how.
So what ice should you have?
Gangster ones.
Oh, I'll give him a bangle and a bunch of rings.
Okay. Yeah, I think they're here. There's a little tiny creature down here. I don't want to move the Aggie thing because it's in the perfect spot right now. Sure, I will just do the hair for now. I don't really want to draw like a body on stream.
Yeah, everyone will get offended because you're drawing a body on stream.
Where are her clothes? Bro, I haven't drawn them yet.
Wait, have people made that before?
Yes.
Where are her clothes?
That's like an artist meme. Like, oh, where are her clothes? Bro, I haven't drawn them. It's like, because, you know, like, ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. People are actually like that. How embarrassing.
Stupid.
It's awesome. I think personally I like it. Maybe that makes the eraser bigger a little bit better. I don't know. Should I make this smaller? I feel like when I'm zoomed in like this, you can't really. The illusion of this being an Aggie is kind of ruined.
Yeah.
It's okay, you guys. I'm just like you. I'm drawing an Aggie as well. I love these Aggie brushes. Oh, who drew over my canvas? What the heck? Oh, Aggie user. Oh god, how big was this brush?
Number 2.
That's my username on the internet. How big was my brush? I hate Photoshop. Aggie.
Photoshop. Don't worry, you're gonna get CSP.
I bought it. It just didn't work for me. I couldn't.
Why?
The download was weird, so it's like the old version is still somewhere on my computer, so it doesn't understand.
Gotta go delete that.
I tried. I uninstalled it like 8 different times.
Maybe that's the downside of pirating.
Well,
you can't use the official product anymore.
I guess I'll just pirate it again and feel good about myself that I paid for it. CSP, I tried. I really did.
So stupid.
It's awesome. Someone in here has got a crazy profile picture. Oh, of course it's Pfeffy. You can't see it on stream, but that Pikachu is thirsty.
He's hungry.
Yo, is that a big Meowth? No, that's a monkey. Maybe?
Yeah, monkey.
I don't know, it's Mouth, maybe. Mouth. So how are you guys doing? I'm doing...
I wish I had some pineapple.
Okay. You had pineapple last night. You should have ate it all.
I didn't eat it all as a thing. I can't find it.
You can't find it?
Something happened to it.
Booby.
Someone stole my pineapple.
Booby.
No, that would kill him, probably. I don't know.
What? It's literally fruit.
Pineapple. Dogs can't eat grapes.
Ooh.
So I don't think dogs can eat pineapples because pineapples are really acidic. I'm gonna look it up right now.
I can eat grapes? What are they, pussies? Coward?
No, those are cats.
Oh, wait, that's actually funny. A good one. This guy's funny.
Yes, raw pineapple in small amounts is an excellent snack for dogs. Canned pineapple, on the other hand, should be avoided. The syrup in canned fruits contains too much sugar for dogs.
Cans.
The cans.
Whoa, dude, chill out.
So you can feed your dog small amounts of fresh pineapple, it turns out.
Well, I hope he didn't eat a large amount of pineapple. How do you lose a pineapple? It's so big! Okay.
Oh, I already cut it up.
Yeah, that's fair, actually. I don't know why I imagine you taking a bite of a pineapple like an apple.
Like an apple because I eat tomatoes like
You
apples.
do.
It's fine because the tomato's like soft and its skin's really light. You can rip right through it.
You would eat a pineapple like an apple, though.
I'd try. I probably wouldn't swallow the outside though.
Should we make new designs for you and Faith and Aries if I'm getting a
No.
new design?
Not me. I'm
Okay.
okay.
You don't want to just
I'm
change
perfect.
like one?
Like what? New can?
Yeah, new cans.
Just a new can?
Just like new something. I don't know. Give them like a cigarette or something.
No.
If this stream vehemently promotes smoking, it's not just like a casual thing. Like we want you to smoke cigarettes really badly. Oh, it's
that's
Big
what
Mouth.
SpongeBob's missing. He's missing a fucking ciggy.
Yeah.
He's missing a fucking
Oh,
fat
give me
fat
ciggy.
stonk.
Give
He's
me ciggy.
missing a fat stonk there.
That's so cool. Big
Big stinky stoink.
A stanky stoink. That's what I've been saying.
There, look at that. Got a big fat.
SpongeBob is so cool.
So epic.
And you get like really, really tiny ants in your house.
Yeah.
Like they're really
We have
small.
ant problems.
I've never seen a bugs this small. Like they're not like ant sized. They're like crumb sized. Like they're so like practically invisible.
Okay, well mine aren't like tiny little dots, but I do have ants occasionally.
They're actually stealth.
Yeah, they're stealing all the little Cheez-It crumbs on your floor.
They're gonna die. They're gonna die if they eat like I do. They're not strong enough. Can ants eat pineapple? Okay, ants can eat anything, right? Isn't that like their vibe?
Yeah, they can take up little bits of food and take it to the queen.
The queen. Wait, what happened to you when you eat pineapple?
It's really acidic and it burns your tongue.
That is true. Stop eating candy. What do I have? I have muffins next to me. I have chocolate muffins that I baked.
With your bare hands.
No, with my
You rub
human
your hands
hands.
together and bake it with the traction, heat traction.
Yeah, I made like a diablo jumbo. Made fire. Can you? Okay, wait. Is that possible? Could you rub your hands together so fast that it makes hot? Well, you're not gonna be able to do it.
I'm not gonna be able to do it, but my hands are hot.
That's like
When I do
that's like
that.
a cool anime move, is it not? Like imagine like a guy who's so strong that he rubs his hands together and he's just like when it just like alights.
Yeah, maybe.
No, it's cool. You're not imagining it correctly.
No, I imagined it.
Okay, good. Had to make sure. This song is so good. What is a geographic tongue?
What?
Is that real? Is that a real thing?
I don't know what that is.
Is that on God? Or is that cap? As they say. Look it up now. Think so. I don't Google stuff.
You don't Google stuff. That's why you're always assuming things.
Yeah, but
So you don't
if you
Google
could,
whether it's a fact or not.
if you could recommend me like a book on it or something, then maybe I'd be interested. Google just is a bit too modern age. I like to go down to the library and just read
Google's
books in
way
my
too
free time.
modern age. I have to read an encyclopedia to understand what it really is.
Yeah.
They still make what encyclopedias? Like, do they still print like 2021 encyclopedia?
Surely, right? You'd think they have to. I mean, some people still read stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like me,
No, you don't.
in my infinite genius.
In your mind, you do. And in your mind, you'd pretend to read encyclopedias from start to finish.
Yeah.
You even read the supporters page.
I even read the back. How does this work? What did I do? Oh. What are you drawing? Are you drawing Boomy? you drawing Boomy the cat from this house has people in it?
No.
Well, that's what it looks like.
Boomy the cat.
Yeah.
There's a cat in that short film.
It's like Sonic. Look, somebody hasn't been watching his This House Has People in It lore videos by Nightmind, Nick Nocturne.
I don't remember the cat.
Well, it's like Sonic. It's like a Sonic bit. It's like a gag.
Oh. I see.
Yeah, see, you get it. Now you get it.
So it's like a game connected to the house.
Yeah, basically. I don't know.
Because this.
There's some lore around it. You know, if you were smart enough, you'd get it.
If you were smart enough.
You might understand a fraction of the things that I know if maybe you studied for 200 more hours. Why is this not opacity? Am I tripping? Photoshop, I've had it up to here. There we go. I've had it up to here.
Had it up to there.
Exactly.
Not up to me.
It's not up to me whether you live or die, Spider-Man. That's me. Sorry, actually I kind of went a little bit too far there. There we go.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. It's actually addictive to do that. Like oh, Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
I will change me.
It's me, Spider-Man. Spider-Man a villain?
Or a hero.
Whoa.
Don't ask me.
I think maybe all the Marvel guys are actually... Never mind, I'm done talking about Marvel. I've never even seen the movies.
Me neither. I don't know. I haven't seen a new one ever since, you know, we saw Endgame in theaters, and that was how long ago?
200 weeks. It actually might have been... God, what year was that? That was so long ago.
It's a long time ago.
Did I do this before? Trying out drawing, a new thing for me. Still figuring it out. That's fine. I can't get the glasses right, I don't know. I'm checking on the Aggie.
Glasses.
I can't zoom in to see this little... I'm zooming in, I don't care anymore. Phone
broke the
says
illusion.
no, I just want to draw, man.
You broke the illusion.
Oh,
no.
hold on, the illusion's coming back. The illusion's coming back even stronger this year. 2020 is a big year for illusions. It's just like it's real. Man,
It's
I
just
love
like you're
drawing an
there.
Aggie with all of you. This is so much fun. Yo, who drew this very cool looking thing in the bottom left? That line weight is looking cool. Pretty sick, man. Is this anything? Oh, okay.
Mushroom.
Mushroom.
Are
Badger?
you a mushroom? Mushroom.
Are you high on mushrooms right now?
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
I saw you.
Saw me piping some mushroom,
Yep.
eating some mushroom, drinking some mushroom.
Mushroom is on his pizza.
Mushroom on pizza.
Gross, man. How did people find out they could eat mushrooms? Like, I feel like the mushrooms just scream, "Do not eat me, or you will die."
They made a they figured out how to grow a fungus that's edible.
Yeah, but how do you even begin to try?
You just figure it out, I guess. I don't know.
I'm going to eat this thing that looks like poison. See what happens. Might be funny. I don't know.
How did we figure out that we could eat specific kinds
Oh, we got a Googler Andy over here.
of mushroom? How did humans figure out on which mushrooms are edible? Let's see.
That's what I've been saying.
Watch animals and avoid mushrooms.
Watch animals, but how'd the animals figure it out?
They could just tell, I guess.
That's so cool. They're just like Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles, you know? Yeah, he knows. Don't worry.
History of edible mushrooms.
One day a guy ate one. The end. That's the history. Those aren't even close to symmetrical. I guess animals do have good schnozzers. But how did we know that?
100 Mushroom Recipes by Kate Sargent
Sergeant?
from 1899.
1899.
I don't know. There's a whole article on how we figured out how to eat mushrooms.
I would not trust any food advice from 1899. They were still eating mold in 1899. Just straight mold. For fun.
I don't know. I already eat mushrooms and they sell them in the superstore.
The bread turned green. That makes it better.
They sell them in the supermarket. It's all good.
I believe that they're okay. This is not a conspiracy.
You're certainly have a perspective as if it is one.
It might be. You know, I'm starting to think it actually might be. Now that I'm getting a lot of pushback here, and that only happens when I've discovered something that the government doesn't want me to know.
Mushrooms are a fungus, and some funguses are edible.
Among Us. I'm sorry. Sometimes I feel like I'm always late.
Fresh olives.
Fresh olives. Yo, pineapple on pizza. Let me get some opinions, chat.
I like it. Like,
All right.
I don't like it with ham. It's better with pepperoni because pepperoni's like saltier than ham.
That is, yeah.
And the pepperoni contrasts with the pineapple pretty well.
Pepperoni pizza.
Pepperoni pizza, pump it up. Pepperoni.
Is that a real song?
No?
Okay. I'm sorry for asking.
Harry Potter.
That guy is a criminal.
Which Harry Potter?
Harry.
The wizard one or the real life one?
Wait, there's a real life Harry Potter? He's real?
There's a guy named Harry Potter.
No way.
I
What does
don't
he
know
do?
what he did. I don't know.
Crime?
I just know there's a real life man named Harry Potter.
Is he a criminal?
Could be.
Holy crap. That's some real life lore. Okay. I was watching it. Oh. Artwork happening behind me, by the way.
Whoa! You're watching what?
Oh yeah, I was watching a video about like how to separate VTubers, and they like did like each like hair piece is like a separate hair. I wasn't actually
Crazy.
watching. I wasn't actually watching closely enough to understand how. So. I don't really... I mean, I guess I could just do this whole front piece as one, you know, like one thing. But I kind of want to just have like this be able to like move separately and stuff. I don't know how I would color it. We didn't mention what name. What was he talking about? I forgot. Pineapple on pizza?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. You were talking about Harold Trotter.
Harold Trotter.
Harry Tosser.
Yo, don't call him that, man. Be cool.
I will call him that.
He saved the world.
He was a Harry Tosser, that's all I'm gonna say.
Look, I didn't watch his show. And I never will. I watched one of them. I watched one movie. There was a big snake. I got bored.
That was the second one, and everybody hates the second one.
Oh. Well, it's too late now. Now I'm never gonna watch it.
I will admit to something very shameful. I actually like the first book and the first movie.
But Jaden...
Yeah?
Harry Potter is bad.
It is.
It has
a lot of it is really bad.
values. It has witchcraft.
It does. But that's why I stopped watching it past like the fourth one, even though the fourth movie is like a colossal piece of garbage.
Don't worry, I understand. I've had to watch. I've had to stop watching
I don't
a
even,
lot of shows.
So I stopped watching after like I don't know, the fourth movie. That's when I stopped.
I think in one of them they said the Lord's name in vain, and that was too much for me. I stopped watching.
Too much for you.
That was witchcraft.
What was it like to grow up? What's it like to grow up in a Christian household, even though you're still in a Christian household?
I mean, I guess mine wasn't really as much as a lot of people's are. A lot of people have like a, you know, my parents never did like the, you can watch SpongeBob because Squidward believes in a false idol.
Actually, the reason my mom said I couldn't watch SpongeBob is because we unfortunately watched the panty rating episode.
Oh. That's the one episode you don't watch with your mom.
That's the one episode that made my mom made us no more.
I mean, that's pretty fair.
That is pretty fair.
Crazy that is they got that by.
They did get that by. Where they just raid an old Mr. Krabs' mom's panties.
Good bit. Honestly, kind of a good one.
That's like an old episode too.
It is. Sponge. Sorry, my voice got out. My throat hurts.
You talking too much?
Maybe. I actually don't know why my throat hurts. I think I'm dying.
You could be dying.
I'm trying to think of what I did that would make my throat hurt. But I can't think of anything. So I'm going to stop thinking about it now.
Just you'll be okay. It's all good.
What about the UK? I hate the UK.
Everyone hates the UK.
Oh, tea and crumpets.
Oh, tea and crumples.
Rumpelstiltskin from Shrek?
From Springtrap.
Yep. Roxanne Wolf.
You need to stop, not on stream.
Such a funny song.
I'm glad I haven't listened to it yet. That makes it all the more special.
Yeah.
And I do listen to it.
Thinking about it again. Alright. The devil's horns, the devil's eyes, the devil's ears.
Devil's teeth.
Monkey ass. Okay. Let's see what I can do here. Let's see if I can't not get some things going. That's not right. By the way, I don't know if there's any people who are here now that weren't here before, but there's a lot of stuff behind me now. But this is the design. This is everything. This is the outfit.
Everything.
The pants are black. They're transparent though because of the way I'm chroma keying out Photoshop, but that's okay. And also the shoes. I tried to make it more VTuber-y. Because I feel like people can't tell that my current model's a girl. And that's a problem. Like, I'm not even getting like any transphobic remarks, I can't even tell.
Can't even tell.
Side view. I'll never use the side view, this is just what you're supposed to do when you're designing a character. So make a side view. Just so
Or if
you
you're
know.
just that cool.
Yeah, I'm just really good at drawing side profiles. I've been practicing it for a couple hundred years. It's one of the things that I'm proficient at among 100,000 other things. You know, not a big deal though.
I think they're home.
That's cool. You should mute your mic before they say your address.
Yeah. Yeah, whoopee!
Well, now you just sound
Yeah,
silly.
they're home.
What?
Yeah, they're home.
Cool. Hope nothing loud happens.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, I think I'll shade this and then split it up into individual little l'éponges. Sorry, I don't know why everything has to be about
How
Bob
many
l'éponge.
SpongeBob's?
Everything's always about Bob l'éponge with me. I just can't stand it. You have to stop talking about Bob l'éponge. Sorry, my fault. How can I do this in a way that's conducive to an easy and convenient drawing environment? Well, this is a good song. This is one of those songs. This is one of the songs. That's all. That's Allah. Oh, shout out Allah.
How many songs?
There's not many, but this is one of them for sure. Yeah, we're gonna just cut it here.
Shout out Olaf. Did I hear that right?
No, shout out Allah. But also Olaf, he's cool too.
No, he's not. He's Olaf.
He's so stupid rat. How many times have you seen Frozen? Disney's Frozen
Enough.
movie.
I've seen enough of it to know it's okay.
Oh, Jaden calls Frozen mid live on stream. Have fun with your project. Smiling face emoticon. Shading Andes. All these shading Andes everywhere. Always shading.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Inconceivable. I can't believe it.
Got the right shapes. Probably right. Should be fine. Dude, don't make fun of me, I'm being serious.
It's my new troll theme.
Yeah. It's gonna be big.
Yeah.
I think that would actually pop off in the trolling scene.
The trolling community.
Yeah. Trolling community's big this time of year. Everybody's always
Trolling
talking about
community.
trolling. We check out some of the other stuff on this draw pile. Look at this little character in the top right. I love anime.
Anime.
Anime. Dude, who's the guy on the left? Next to the Polish?
It's Frank West.
Who's Frank West?
They've been playing Dead Rising.
Does he know Kanye?
What?
Nothing. Don't listen to me. I'm done talking.
Kanye? Did you say Kanye? Did I hear that right?
Yeah, does he know Kanye?
No, he's Frank West. He's a journalist. He's covered wars.
Wars?
Yeah,
That's problematic. Should do
he's a
some
journalist.
journos.
Don't say that.
What?
It's not a happy word.
I heard about the journos.
Journalist.
This is not the right.
Germas.
Germas. Germa 66. Meowth with the crown on.
Talk about your fascination about Jeremy, Massachusetts.
Oh, it's so messed up. Dude. The chat, do y'all know that Germa 985's name comes from his name, Jeremy, and the state he lives in, Massachusetts, and the year he was born in, 1985? Isn't it crazy that's where Germa 985 comes from? It's disgusting.
1985, that was a long time ago.
It's disgusting and terrifying. Every time I think about it, it causes me distress. There's just something about it. It can't be. He can't be Jeremy, Massachusetts, 1985.
Jeremy.
He can't be Jeremy, Massachusetts. He just can't be. I can't believe I've been watching Jeremy, Massachusetts this whole time. And here I thought I was. I'm not watching Jeremy, Massachusetts.
And if you were...
And yet here I am, being the wicked fool, watching Jeremy, Massachusetts, 1985. I feel dumb. I feel like I should have known.
I gotta go dump some water.
This guy's gotta go dump some water. I hope he kept his headphones on. You can do it! I believe in you! He's always getting self-conscious about his ability to dump water. You can do it, you got it. More slowly. I think you got it. If you didn't, I'd probably hear like screaming. Oh wait, if this looks bad, just remember that I'll fix it later. If anything looks bad, it's subject to change. See, cause now watch this. Watch what I do here. The fixer-upper special. I'm really about to say hello back. Hello. Can't believe how easy that was to get me to say that. This is looking better. How's the dropout going? Look at Meow, he's so cool. Dude. You see Garfield? You see Garfield coming into existence? And my CPU is maxed out! It cannot handle what is going on here. That's pretty good. Oh cool, thanks for coming out, I like your drawing, bye! Why does this look so weird? This looks so weird. Just trying to soften it up. It's so... okay, whatever. Fix it later. It's so much. It's so much, but yet the edges are so hard. There you go. It's pretty alright. Not bad, actually not looking bad, not even so bad, actually looking pretty good, actually good. Oh, dude, I love layer masks, they're so cool. Without layer masks, I would be destitute. This is the wrong layer. Wrong layer? Any relatable artists in chat? Yo, who can relate, am I right? Who can relate? Oh, what song is that? Wait, what's the other song that isn't that? When I was in the 3rd grade, I thought that I was gay. 'Cause I could draw, my uncle was, and I kept my room straight. I hate that guy. Hope he shuts up. Is that Macklemore? Man. Can't stand that guy. That's pretty good. Oh, it looks so different on my other monitor. Whoa! Hey, dude. It looks so different up here. Is this what it really looks like?
What?
The colors look so different on my tablet to my monitor. It's so much warmer.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever. The colors will look cold, but I'll fix them later. Because on my tablet they look great.
That's been a common case for people.
It's actually a problem. Whatever. Looks great down here. So, haters suck it. Frontier.
Oh.
Great. How was your water?
Not my water.
Well, did you take care of it though? Like you got it?
Oh yeah, I got it. It's down the drain.
Nice work, man. I'm not sure I could have done it with the same proficiency that you did.
Had to dump it really slow.
That's what I was saying! See, let me just nab this. This looks fine, doesn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Just draw over this. I am not bald. Do not let anyone tell you.
You are bald.
Okay. You
You
can
are
let
now
him tell
bald.
you. Anyone other than him, don't let him tell you, but he's fine. Man, every single time I've like, why is Danny Phantom down there? And why does he look so good?
I think that's a PNG.
How'd you get that in here?
How
Should
did
be-
he get that in here?
Wait, why
Pictures
is
are
paste all?
copy paste is turned off. Why is it?
Oh, it reset the settings. Okay, did. Hey, thanks, man. I'm glad nobody. I'm glad nobody pastes any Zorn in here.
Yeah, that'd get you banned for a couple days.
It wouldn't. There's no Twitch mods watching. Look, guys, if someone posted Zorn in here, you wouldn't report me, right? You wouldn't do that to me. Your friend.
Especially when you know it's not intentional.
Yeah, you wouldn't do that to me. Danny. Well, you got your one paste ever. Thank you for
The only
pasting
one
Danny
that may
Phantom
or may
instead
not
of
happen.
anything other than Danny Phantom. You wonder what Jaden looks like, bald and flesh colored? Probably just Jaden IRL.
Just look like me, but You can see all the indents in my head and the pores.
What did I look like bald?
I don't know.
I guess probably just like this VTuber model. This just already looks like
Yeah.
me. This is
Looks
just-
like you, but with big cartoony glasses.
Yo, that's a vote of confidence. The other one, this is just a good update. This is just like, this is just useful. This is just firmware update. Because the other one is what it looked like when I started it.
You look like a cartoon.
Someday I'll post a picture of my dumb blue hair streak that I actually had in real life. That looked so stupid,
When
and I don't know
when
why.
you were like 14.
Yeah. I don't know why nobody told me. Like, why did nobody
I
tell
don't
me?
know. I thought it was cool because I
Oh.
didn't know what colored hair was like.
Man, I can't stand it. People never clown on me, and then I just have to find out later how stupid I am. I need to be clowned more. If I do something that's stupid, make fun of me, please.
Talk to
Talk to a shrink.
someone on Twitter, then you'll get clowned.
True, but if I talk to someone, if I get clowned on Twitter, I won't have actually done anything wrong. If I get clowned on Twitter, then I'm probably right. Sniffles 32 IRL experience.
Real life.
The Sniffles 32 IRL experience.
Imagine seeing me in real life. What would you do?
Dude, I might freak out. I'm a big fan. I might lose it. Big costume.
Listen, at some point I will get myself a fursuit, but very cheaply.
Yeah. I mean, if you want a cheap one, you can just make it yourself.
Exactly.
That's the power of a cheap fursuit. A DIY. That's in for do it. Yay!
Do it not yourself.
Whoa, that's contrarian AF. I didn't know you were such a contrarian, man. I love drawing an Aggie.
Yeah, this is truly Aggie.
Isn't it?
I think so.
I thought so. Man, I hate weebs.
Do you?
No. I do hate millennials, though. I think I just...
Yeah.
I don't, like, hate kids, like... But man... Sometimes... Sometimes the way kids talk gets on my nerves, and it's weird.
I think that has to do with, like, kids' voices reach to, like, a certain pitch that really annoys adults.
It's literally not even, like, out loud, though. Like, just, like, in text. I was watching, like, a VTuber
text?
tutorial earlier, yeah, and the person who made it was, like, clearly very young, like, in high school. And
Yeah.
just because of the way they were talking. I was like, bro, please, spare me.
He can't, he's fucking 17.
Please, man.
Or 16, I don't know.
I will do anything for you to stop talking.
What if he typed instead of talked?
He was typing!
Oh.
That's the problem.
Wait, this the...
It was just typing, it was just like millennial language. It's a bit better. I love The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I love streaming on Twitch.
Breath of the Wind, more like. Haha.
Yo. My mic peaked.
Did it?
I don't know. Oh wait, no, that was my mic. That was my CPU peaking. My CPU is having intense trouble. It's seriously not having a good time. Oh, right.
Yeah, OBS makes it very clear. You can hear it.
Yeah. Is OBS like being busted like every 30 seconds?
The audio is, but not every 30 seconds. It just happens every now and then.
Drat. That's unfortunate. There's nothing I can do. Like, there just really isn't anything that I can do about it. And I really wish there was. Wait, did you say every 30 seconds or did I say that?
You said every 30 seconds,
cool.
not me.
I was gonna say every 30 seconds I gotta fix this. Can I close anything? Man, why is it like this? Photoshop is taking up 0.1% of my CPU. Discord is taking up 20%. OBS is taking up 20%. What are you doing, man? Okay, let's do the bottom left school again. Let's see who's wigged out. Wait, how is Garfield DDD back? Who drew that
Yeah, you
before?
drew it.
Are they here? Who even was that?
I don't know.
Who's the guy with the camera?
It's Frank.
Sinatra?
Yeah, he's doing a camera career.
That's cool. Oh my god, I thought Vivaldi was Valorant. I was like, why do I have Valorant open? No wonder.
Now that'd be crazy.
Now that would be a problem.
What do you use Vivaldi for again? I forget.
Just having a browser that doesn't have all my information on it for streaming.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, if I used Opera, it would have like all my history and I could like show like suggested terms and I could show up all like the, you know.
Maybe I should get Vivaldi.
No, it sucks.
Oh, really?
Just get Opera. Opera's actually good.
Yeah.
And I'm also sponsored. We're gonna check out
I've
Opera GX.
become I was brave pilled a long time ago, and I want to get off the brave pill, please.
Get off the Brave pill. It's so easy to switch.
It's an okay browser, but I don't like cryptocurrency. I've been living like under its boot for like 3 years.
Just switch. It's so easy.
Yeah, it's easy.
That was a cool shape I just drew. I'm gonna draw some shapes. Ooh, hey, ooh. That looks stupid. Man, my pen is so like I actually cannot draw. Yeah, I've got a big idea. I'm just gonna play this. Yo, me when I go to Yelp.com. I'm just gonna play this on here. My ears. Just gonna play this on here. It's not gonna play on stream yet because I haven't done it yet. Why is this in this playlist? I've still never... Why is this here? I wish you weren't here. Wait, does Vivaldi... Oh my god. Does it really not? Of course it doesn't show up on the stream audio thing. Okay. Well, I guess my idea will not work.
What are you trying to do?
Close my browser. But still play music, but I can't. Because it's being stupid all the time. Why is it opening Minecraft?
Who said yeah?
Who said yeah?
Who said you have to use your browser?
Because I have to play the music. Shuvi. Oh. Yo, what's up, you guys? So today we're gonna be... I guess I could play it in Discord. Do you think Fishman could handle the whole thing? Kind of a genius workaround, actually. This work? Oh my god. This guy Sniffle City to a genius. Okay, well my CPU is still at 100%, but I don't have to have my browser open.
I know. I forgot I'm on push to talk.
Yeah. Okay, great. Now my CPU is a little bit better. Awesome. 732 Inventor of the Year. Nobel Pulitzer Prize. Pulitzer was actually an idiot. And he faked a bunch of news stories. Do you know that?
Nope.
Huh?
I did not know that.
Yep. Bad journalist. He's terrible at his job, but he made an award, so he gets away with it. I hate
Yeah.
Pulitzer. I also hate Alexander Graham Bell, that rat. Shit, can somebody come into my Photoshop for me and draw this line? I'm not.
Oh, you'll do it.
I'm unwell. It's so laggy though. It's like it's just like a really bad stabilizer. There's a reason I use no stabilizer. It's because I hate stabilizers. I hate the way they feel. I want to draw on my own. This is my line.
I don't use
interfere.
stabilizers a lot. I use very little stabilization, if none at all.
Yeah. I always have it on 0. I just am not a fan. It's also slow too. I don't like it when like the line drags behind. I think it's weird.
What is this from, huh?
Pokemon! Jaden, the common theme with this playlist is that it is all from Pokemon.
That's crazy. I wouldn't be able to tell.
Oh wait, now you can sing along with the songs with me!
I know none of them is the problem. Isn't this music copyrighted?
No.
It's video game music. You can't copyright that unless you're Nintendo.
No,
They used to.
Nintendo. This is... I don't
Nintendo
know.
used to copyright everything. They're over it. Someone
They
told them that.
got over Pokemon, not everything else. Skiva Sun is still fucking gone.
Yeah, but that's just it's like a. They just did that for like a publicity examples. They don't actually.
Really?
Yeah. If anyone can use that music, they just shut down.
Why'd they fucking take him down? For what?
Because they wanted to show everyone that Nintendo's serious about their copyright.
Can I believe you?
I don't know if you want to.
I won't.
Okay. Well then, how are we here?
Because we're small.
Content ID does not care. If Nintendo cared, we would be gone. What's going on in the drop pile?
Lots of things. I don't know. Not much, actually. Nothing's fucking happening.
Guys, draw your favorite Pokemon.
That's hard.
It's hard
Because
for
I don't
you.
know.
Well then draw Gabumon. I'm thinking about Gabumon right now.
I like, I don't know. I don't know Digimon much either, even though I tried watching Digimon Adventures and didn't get very far.
Chat, draw your favorite Gabumon from Digimon. There's only one correct answer. The answer is Gabumon. What shape did I do for this before?
Why is Pokemon so popular?
You know, they did it first.
I guess they did make the most, like, popular video game franchise of all time.
They did it before everybody else caught on. Now everybody wants to be Pokemon. And everybody could be Pokemon, but Pokemon already exists. Pokemon has been like so bad for so long, but no one can come and take their spot. Like,
Mostly because they still have Game Freak as a game developer. And they
yeah,
clearly don't know what they're doing.
that is true.
No, they do know what they're doing, they're just doing it very cheaply.
Did you know that Game Freak is the most hated game company in the US and Canada?
Crazy, I thought that was Blizzard and Activision.
No.
So you're telling me Blizzard and Activision have some active bootlickers?
Yeah. 'Cause,
Crazy,
I mean,
crazy.
people still like their games. Nobody likes the
Right.
Pokemon games. Everybody who plays them hates them. Very few people. Like, the only people
What
who like
about
them...
Argus?
Who's Argus?
The legends.
Oh. Yeah, Argus. The only people who like Pokemon games now are babies, and they don't talk.
They don't even talk.
It's weird. EA is, like, actually, in the survey that I looked at, not hated anywhere. It's not the most hated game company in any country.
Mostly because they're not doing very well right now, like financially.
That's true. Also, I think everybody got over it. Like, nobody was really that mad about the Battlefront thing. They kind of got over it in like a week. Like the loot boxes.
They got over it because they fucking stopped playing it and thought it was not worth their time or money.
That is true.
Which is hence why Battlefront 2 flopped.
How dare you put loot boxes in my game? Oh well, I wasn't gonna play it anyway. Moves on to something else.
It is just a basic first-person shooter and does not have much skill to go by.
There's that one Star Wars game. I forget what Star Wars game it is. The one that Ares plays. Ares plays like
Star Wars game.
a competitive Star Wars game competitively. Like he does like tournaments and stuff. I don't know which one it is though.
Jedi Republic.
It might be. It's like a third person.
Classic Battlefront.
And it's like third person. You're like a Jedi. You're cool.
Okay, Jedi Republic, I guess.
I think so. Yeah. It's old. That's all I know. I know it's old. And you know
If
that he's
you
in
were
like
here,
a
you could tell
clan.
us.
I could ask him.
Go ahead, he's probably online.
I don't know if he's online. He has his Discord set to always offline, so I can't tell.
Well, just send the message anyway, and you'll receive eventually. It is 11:30 after all.
Okay. Dude, Conrad's fans been playing Smite all day. This dude is depraved.
He loves it. Wait, Smite?
Yeah.
Oh. Not even Paladins.
Not even Paladins.
We haven't even played that game in forever.
It's true. God, I
We
remember when I used to
fucking-
play Smite.
Like, whenever we play it, we loathe it. Like,
I just hate every high-res game. They're just painful to play. Like, they're not
They
even that
are.
bad of games. They're just painful to play. They hurt.
it's just the whatever the meta is and the characters that they have. That
Yeah.
are, like, unbelievably, like, not fun to fight against.
Very true. It's just not a very fun game.
It's me, Pokemon.
Whoa, wait, hold on. That's not the right quote. Super Nintendo World IRL stream.
Yeah, just walk around Nintendo World.
Yeah.
Go to New York.
Go to New York. Look, I'd do it. Maybe. Someday in the distant future. I love drawing artwork in Drawpile.
This isn't Drawpile, this is Aggie.
Oh yeah.
Drawpile has not safe for work 24/7 servers.
No. Does
I
Aggie
mean,
even have public? Is Aggie
I-
even like public servers?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think you have to get links every time.
That's crazy. Right here, Elden Ring in the background. Is he still playing?
He's obsessed.
Dude, that's so cool. I'm glad you got him into it.
I just helped him out, that's all.
He's ruined. He's an Elden man now. Hair is so fun to draw. I wish I was hair. I wish I was hair in real life.
You do have hair in real life.
No.
Feel it. Feel your fingertips. That's real hair.
You hear it? But I'm just saying that I want to be hair. It's that simple. The audio, yeah. Look, man,
That's me.
I'm very sorry, but this just happens sometimes. My computer is really bad, and it cannot handle any of the things I'm doing to it. So the CPU maxes out, and that breaks this really bad audio plugin that I have for OBS. That's super old, because the guy who made it abandoned it. And then and the audio sounds like it does right now. So it'll go back to being fine in a minute. Just wait for it. Maybe mute the stream. Give it a minute. Just trust me, I've heard it. It does sound pretty bad.
Daddy.
What?
Oh.
That's Monka weird, bro. It's kind of Monka strange. Oh, sorry to hear that. That was not your Discord sound. Okay, Star Wars Jedi Knight Academy.
I was close. No, I wasn't.
Yeah, that's fair. Yo, this art in the bottom left with the green line art, kind of fire. Yo, is that a bored freaking monkey? Get a load of this guy. Get a fill of this. Get a fill of this guy.
What monkey?
The
Oh
monkey.
wait.
The bee looks bored. Yeah, actually, looks
He's a
kind of
bored
intrigued.
ape.
Aries, stop typing so I can tap out of Discord, please. Oh, yeah, she did. Awesome. I gotta go on D&D on Discord so I don't hear noises. I don't want to go on streamer mode because I don't want.
Dungeons and Dragons?
No! Do not disturb. Wait a minute, you knew that already.
Yeah, I knew
You were
that.
just being difficult.
Being troubled.
I'm being troubled. What'd you say that about? Our enemies
I don't
in
know.
Valorant or something?
Yeah.
They're troubled. That's my favorite thing to say about players who are really good at a game. They're troubled. Look at this
They're too
hair.
good at the game.
You love this, chat. Chat loves hair. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks so nice. Don't you just want to feel this hair?
Not
It
really.
looks soft. I spilled G Fuel on my tummy.
Gross.
That's actually pretty gross. Sorry.
What's wrong?
What?
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Okie dokie, Moby.
Moby. A Moby penis?
Now, that's something I would say.
I don't know. Look, I don't swear. What can I say? I'm not contractually allowed to swear. If I swear, then Twitch will break my contract.
No!
I'm saying
They wouldn't. They wouldn't. No.
They would though. I signed the clause. Santa.
Claus.
They should make a movie about that.
About
Like,
what?
they should like. Okay, wait. Idea. They should base an entire movie around the pun Santa Claus and like clause, like a contract. They should base an entire like movie plot around that. I think that'd be funny.
But Edward's World already did that.
Ed's World.
Santa Claus.
That's not right. That's not a
But he's-
clause, like a contract.
Oh, okay.
Like a CLAUSE.
I don't have a lawyer.
Oh. Well then we're gonna be in a long court battle.
Long wait. How does it make it long? You could just win, right?
Oh yeah, no, they actually they should have thought of that in court.
They should have thought if I don't have a lawyer, you could just win.
How you got a long
Just get-
drawn out court battle? Just win.
Just win. That's all it takes.
That's what I'm saying. People always have these long court battles with like, you know, like judges and like evidence and stuff. Just win. Like just get it over with. Seriously, it's old. It's getting old. Yo, reacting to the new Johnny Depp trial lawyer lawsuit, Amber Heard did what?
I still don't know the trial or what even happened.
Dude, I just think it's so weird that like this like domestic abuse trial became like a popular Twitch reaction piece. That's just so strange to me. Like I know
I don't know.
it's somewhat normal around here for streamers to like watch stuff like that, but it's just so weird, bro. How is this your content? How is this your content? And it's just a domestic abuse trial. You really don't have anything else? Like this is all you have? This is all you gotta do?
Is there a Pokemon pirate game where they're like pirate Pokemon?
There's a Pokemon game where the enemy team is pirates.
But
Like-
yeah, never mind. Where the game's like pirate centered.
Pirate centered.
Yes.
Sea of Thieves?
That's not a Pokemon game.
Sorry. Boba. Boba.
Boba tea I will not drink.
What?
I
No, this
don't
is
like
new.
boba.
This is a new problem. What's wrong
Honestly,
with
I just
boba?
don't. I don't like the tapioca balls. They just don't sit right with me.
Interesting. Now
Have you had boba
that's
tea?
crazy. I've had it one time and I thought it was average, but you don't like it, bro?
I just don't like it.
The same opinion
Like
as
I
me,
like
but
milk
stated
tea.
differently.
I like milk tea. I like the tea part, but I don't like the tapioca starch ball part.
Wait, isn't boba just milk tea?
Yes, it is, but it has balls in it.
Balls, that's funny,
It's milk tea, but it has balls in it.
dude. Wait, balls? Wait, that's funny actually. Like balls. Like, you know. Lol. There. That's funny.
Someone has added lyrics to the song. Probably.
I hate it when they do that.
No, you don't. You love it.
I do not love it.
No, you love it with all your heart. You wish they'd do it more. This one is most likely had a Steve Gunner remix.
Yeah, probably. What would it be? What's your ideal Steve Gunner remix for this?
Granddad!
Dude.
Granddad!
That doesn't even sound like this song.
No, it doesn't. They could do it though. They always do a Granddad remix.
They
If there's
find a
not
way.
one, someone will find a way. Or Snow Halation.
Oh, dude, Snow Halation remix is so good.
Just the one, the Steve Gunner basics. That's how you become part of the Steve Gunner team. Do one cover of that.
Man, I want to play some Snow Halation remixes in the call. I don't know if we're allowed to.
You probably aren't allowed to play Love Live music.
Yeah. Come on. Dude. I'm such a big Muse from Love Live fan.
Oh,
I love their music so much. It's so freaking cool. What am I
who
gonna
knew
do?
girls could sing?
Dude. Who knew anime could produce good music? How is it possible? It's just so good.
Magic Man.
God, dude, I'll never forget when I just like happened to randomly look over at some dude's phone in his class and I saw him listening to Muse from Love Live. It was so cool.
Must have been an experience for sure.
Like, I just like looking at what people are listening to. Cause like you know what you're gonna expect. Like this dude looked like he listened to Drake. Is why it was interesting. Look over his phone and I see smiling anime girls on the cover.
That must have been. I wonder what it was like, do people know he listens to that kind of music, or
I
he's the
don't
only person?
know. He just seemed like he's such a regular guy. You don't expect it. There's nothing wrong with being a normal guy and living Muse from Live Live. Or Printemps. Or however you say that. I don't even know how to say it.
How popular is Idolmaster?
I don't know. I only know about it through like Japanese artists I follow posting their hashtag gotcha wins on Twitter. Look at this girl that I pulled today. I only spent $300.
Pulled out of the machine.
Yeah. $300. Totally worth it. Dollars. 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 Sorry, I'm cold. Yeah, what am I gonna shut up? Jesus Christ. Hey. This is a hair color, right? Oh. Yo,
I wonder
sorry for complicating this,
I wonder
guys.
what socialists would think of gotcha games.
That's an interesting conundrum.
I
had
could
never thought of
ask
that.
one, but I don't think they'd like to talk to me.
Man, you don't think you're approachable by the
I
like,
mean, I'm probably approachable. I just don't talk on Twitter because I'm smart that way.
that is really just the way to live your life. Look, I just make banger tweets. I just make banger tweets and then they get 0 likes and I just go on with my day.
Exactly.
That's the best way to use Twitter. It's just like express your thoughts. Today I'm thinking about nothing. I'm gonna take a look at the vibe. I'm going to enter the vibe zone real fast. What's going on over here? Oh, sorry guys, vanished my lair because I'm totally using Aggie. What is this? Yo, Wolf Boss?
Wolf Boss?
Danny Phantom went away. Look at this little monkey crest.
That is the ape.
Hee Patrick. This is cool. I like this style. It looks very early 2000s anime AMV. SpongeBob! Okay, this is actually so cool. I love the Leponge.
Oh, you finally saw it?
Yeah. It's so cool. Okay. We're doing some line art here. God, who drew this? They didn't even say anything in chat. They're just... Or maybe they did? I don't know. Booby the cat. Civil 32 freaks the heck out. Just started watching Stranger Things. I got to like episode 15 and then I got bored. But I hope you like it.
Crazy.
Get a load of this guy. Oh, it's balloons! I get it! Ah! Wait, June, you watched Stranger Things, right? You watched all of it.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I didn't watch all of it. I like it's a trend. I like watch like when they're like halfway to like the first 2 episodes and then they finish it.
Man.
But the 4th season isn't even fully released yet, even though all the episodes are finished. They just start releasing them.
That's interesting.
It's a Netflix moment where they just
Remember part 6?
use it. Yeah, that's not.
Is that ever
that's
gonna...
not,
They were gonna make that show?
that's not getting out of Netflix hell unless they move it to television, which they won't.
Dude, please, for my whole life, finish part 6.
The thing is, part 6 is a pretty long part. It's not as long as part 5, but it is not short either.
There's probably like 20 more episodes, right, you think?
24.
Yeah, I suppose. You think they're gonna be able to... Like, they released 12, and then they got stuck. They stalled. The engine stalled.
They stalled because Netflix isn't going to release any more of them.
Bro, let me watch my show. It's so sad. I got my hair shapes laid out here. I can fill them properly. And then it'll create a nice little vibe. Wait, actually I don't need this yet. What am I talking about? I'll need it later. Let's need to fill this in for now. Welcome to the vibe. Anyone here watch Virtual?
Virtual.
I like watching virtual videos. They put me to sleep in the best way possible. in the nicest way possible. They're very good at putting me to sleep. I really want to play Trackmania. Watching workshop videos makes me want to play Trackmania. I know I will absolutely suck. It's like a... I don't know how to explain it. It's like a car game, but like fun.
You're like in a car and you're flying everywhere.
Kinda, yeah. It's like it's it's pretty based in reality, but it's a lot of like tech and like
never
cool
mind.
maps.
I was thinking of the other one where the cars on like giant tracks, like the ones that GTA 5 ripped off.
You thinking about Jet Car Stunts 2 for the iPad?
Yes, well, not for the iPad.
Bro,
but
I thought about how dumb I looked, dude. I used to play Jet Car Stunts 2 in class, which is like an iPad game where you have to tilt the iPad to play, and nobody knew what I was playing because I sat in the back of the class. I can't imagine how stupid I looked. I must have looked like I was insane. It's like just tilting my iPad around like an idiot. Like, you know, this is before most people played like mobile games, right? Like they weren't guessing like...
They still played mobile games.
Yeah, but I mean this was a while ago. This is when like mobile games sucked. This is
Still do.
I mean that is true. This is when most people didn't have iPhones. You just don't think about motion controls. You just think the person tilting their iPad in the back is an idiot.
Remember when they tried putting like full-fledged games on like phones?
They still try to do that.
Like they did it with Resident Evil 4
That's
and
crazy.
Bioshock, and they all played like shit.
Of course. Those games are not for the phone.
Like they'd have releases of retro games, and it would kind of work because they were simple.
And GTA 4 for the iPad. Wait, what
Not
GTA game?
those. GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, which got re-released as a bundle.
A bundle.
They re-released the phone ports
Oh yeah,
in a bundle.
did. They look...
It was really stupid. They ran like crap.
I forgot they did that. That's really funny. Why?
And now there's the definitive edition ones you can play, which are re-releases. They're remakes, I think, but they don't look very good.
Man, GTA fans are owned constantly.
Like, yeah,
They have a bad day every day.
they're having a bad day every day because when they play their game, they're always not having fun.
That is true.
Like the normal GTA 5 grind is really bad.
GTA Online is just not a fun game.
That's why people do 5M, because you can, be your own character.
It's fun. You get to feel like you're a part of the world.
Are they gonna make it? Who's gonna make it GTA 5 RP popular again?
I don't know. It's kind of had its time in the sun.
It has had its time. And
When
a lot of
XQC's
people
done with
did
it,
do
they're
a lot
over
of-
it. More than time.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Morbius. Shout out Morbius. Shout out Morbius. I'm gonna watch Morbius.
Don't.
I'm gonna watch it. I think we could probably get away with watching Morbius on stream.
No, we could. Sony clearly does not care about it.
They forgot that they made that movie.
They forgot that they made it, and when they are reminded of it, they flop every time.
I mean, I know every single person in the entire world is talking about it, but man, it's so funny. Releasing in theaters again, then nobody watches it. What a good bit. What a perfect bit. It's actually genius.
They made less money in the end. That's the best part.
It's so funny. Can I draw Lucas? Maybe later. You could draw Lucas. Anyone can draw in.
You can join too.
And you can draw your own Lucas. Because I'm gaming. Oh, dude. See, I've been thinking about that. Okay, actually, genuinely, the bad art is so interesting to me. Like, just like art that's conventionally bad, but like has like, parts that are unique or interesting.
It's called outsider art.
That is what you call it.
My favorite is David Liebe art.
What guy is that?
He's in Tim and Eric, and he's a nerdy black man who has like puppets.
That's awesome.
And
And who's
he
the one I'm
makes
thinking
really
of?
weird music videos.
I'm thinking of a very weird music guy. I forget. My favorite outsider art is Soho Live on Twitch.
Adult Swim dedicated a whole like show to him for like for one season.
That's so cool. I mean, that is really just why Adult Swim is prevailing. They just give interesting people shows. I mean, I guess they don't anymore. Adult Swim kind of sucks now, but
It's Cartoon Network. It's just Cartoon Network, but not baby mode.
It's the clown. Yo, Jack Stauber fan in chat? I love Jack Stauber. Kinda. Didn't. Jack Stauber's pretty cool. Does he ever release anything? Ever?
Yeah, he does. It's just I don't know.
Did he quit? Like, I mean, I guess his
No, he didn't.
his music is already at the peak of its vibe. I don't know what else he would do, but other than like release more. I feel like the vibe that he
has.
makes music in has kind of he's done it. He's created the vibe. He's got to move on to a new vibe now. He seems like a cool guy. I liked him a lot in high school.
I think we all did.
Jack Stauber is very cool when when you listen to nothing else.
14.
But also, I still think he's cool. Very unnecessarily mean for no reason. Oh yeah, that thing you like? Yeah, I mean, I just think it sucks, but you know, I mean, not, you know, it is fine though.
Who'd you kill first try?
What? Oh, you're not talking to me? I don't know what he's doing. I wonder what he's up to. I need new micropop. I'm starting to forget he exists.
I think he still made some.
Did he? Did he do any new micropop recently?
Yeah.
I thought the only thing he did was like the Adult Swim musical. This site though. Oh, Photoshop is freaking out. Buddy? Buddy? Oh, cool. Photoshop has broken. Let me restart it.
No.
It's done that thing where it stops being able to zoom in.
Maybe draw something in Aggie while there's still space.
Yeah, I guess I could. Then I'd have to move the window and then it would break the capture, so I'll just draw with the mouse. Do I even have a layer? Do I even have a brush? I'm drawing in white. It's my drawing. It's my signature. You can't even see it on stream. Let's look around what people are drawing. Is anyone actually even drawing anything right now? Oh, I think it's just you.
Really?
I think it might just be you drawing right now.
God damn.
I want to listen to actual music. I've heard this
Like, we
playlist.
made this big fat lion. Because it's not mine.
Is that me? Let me delete my layer.
Probably.
It is. I feel all griefed. Actually griefed for no reason. I don't have to draw more later. I have to draw.
Yes, you are.
There you go. Show me Photoshop. I gotta draw like a whole actual decent looking body. That's hard.
Or you don't.
I mean,
You
I
know,
guess I
it's all
could.
good.
But I really want to do the full body thing. It'd be so cool to be able to zoom out.
Would that mean Maybe that's my addition. I have to fucking add.
You could
little
add like a
stuff.
full body. That'd be cool. Then we could have like a whole scene.
Yeah. Now we could actually be in Great Britain.
Yo, kind of fresh. Whatever, we'll get there. One step at a time. Oh, I'm so... Wait, am I behind or did I just vanish a layer? No, I just vanished a layer. Okay, we're good. Progress, no loss. Oh, okay, sorry, I couldn't tell you this was around. I actually could. I was just faking it. Because I'm evil. Sorry, I'm doing nothing again.
La 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 la.
I would listen to a real album, but everything's copyrighted.
It is.
And the stream will be gone forever. Which I guess wouldn't be that bad, but I'd kind of like to have this documented.
You could just save the MP3 at like 360p.
Yeah,
Did I say MP3? I meant MP4.
but if I start recording on OBS, but my stream's gonna get even worse. Also, shut up, Morbius,
You're
once
right.
again. That's my man. My computer will not hold itself together. I genuinely do not know if it will be able to handle it.
You know, since it's GeForce, nah.
Yeah. I need a new pewter. So bad. And I will...
Speaking of leeches, GeForce is also a goddamn leech.
It really is. But you didn't hear that from me. I'm having so much fun drawing hair, and then I keep remembering that I have to draw the rest. Oh. Look at that. Head. Let me draw a mouth. Actually, I guess drawing a mouth is useless because I'm not going to use it. Because I gotta do like the weird VTube Studio mouth thing. Gotta fix this too. Oh yes, oh I gotta shade the back too. Head. So head.
So, hit?
So head. I love Vine.
So the VTuber tutorial we were watching was being done by a teenager.
Yeah.
Crazy. Is he a VTuber?
I think it was just some kid. Just like some like Twitterite.
Twitter, right? That's the best way to describe it.
See, it's gonna look okay. Bald Andy.
Bonnie lives over the ocean.
My body lies over the sea. What if that was the song? What the heck?
I could do it.
Actual balding Andy did. Being a VTuber is so hard. I don't like it. How am I gonna fix this? How am I gonna make this good? How am I gonna make this work? This doesn't mesh at all. I guess I could just use like a fade eraser. I don't know if that'll look good though. Oh, you barely even noticed. Oh, it's like it's really there. VTuber hair is so hard, especially when I'm not good at trying VTuber stuff. It's pretty nice to stream with the lights off though.
Yeah. You can actually see your screen now.
Yeah.
Because why is your laptop, not your laptop, your
Okay.
desktop screen so fucking dim?
I don't know, I just need to like
It's like how low is your backlight?
2 million degrees low.
I mean, yeah.
Did I go too complex again? This looks so different. Does it look better or worse? I can't tell.
I don't know.
I can't tell.
Looks like sofa well. You made it thicker.
Yeah.
You made it significantly thicker.
I can't tell if I'm helping or making it worse.
All that matters is, will it move?
It will move. Maybe it's
That's
just
what
'cause
matters to me right now.
Okay, well, I'm glad you've got your priorities set. Yeah, let me get this. Maybe it's just because it's incomplete. This is better. Okay, yeah, that looks fine. I think it's just because without the mouth, it looks a little bit non-human. Yo, okay. Big idea: when you don't give people mouths, they look weird.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that. That's fine. I'm over it. I think it might be the side hair. Oh wait, oh, I know what the problem is! Sorry,
What is it?
hold on. Let me fix it real fast. There we go. That's better. That's why it looks so different. So I put the hair over the face. You're not supposed to do that. That's better! That looks so much better. That's so weird how that completely breaks the design in my head. Hold on. Like the side hair being over the head somehow completely shatters this design. It turns it from like friend to like librarian. Okay, saved. Alright, to all the viewers at home who already knew the problem, don't worry about it. I figured it out. I got this covered, you guys. I kind of like the headband going a little bit wider out. I might do that. What if I... Yeah, you got the song.
It's easy. You know how it's gonna fucking sound.
It's easy for you, musical
music.
genius Andy.
I'm not a musical genius. All I do is I just play the fucking cello, man.
Oh, but that's cool though. You play more instruments than me. I only played S4 Zondo, Fruity Loop Studio, MIDI synthesizer, Earthbound sound effects. I just said words.
What's the button to move layers up?
Don't know. I think you just drag them.
This is not working.
Oh, it's
Maybe
probably
he's
'cause
right.
I think it's because... Hold on, let me make it where you can... There you go, now everybody can reorder layers. Like reordering layers should be a God-given right. Sorry, I'm still figuring this out. Sometimes I get really Canadian, I don't know where it comes from. I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure it out. It's so weird, my accent, like my...
You don't have one.
I have every accent. I have like just like a piece. I have a piece from every language, every like dialect. Alright, didn't I already draw a neck? I'm tripping.
No.
Oh yeah, because I couldn't figure it out. How am I gonna do it? Wait, I'm trying to think about how it moves in Live 2D. That's where I drew like a start of a
Thinking
body.
about how something moves is a good way to make something.
It's a good way to visualize art, but this time it's actually real. I actually have to think about how it moves because it actually is going to move. Huh, what's going on here? What's going on here? Oh, look at this! This is so cute. Dude, this is so early 2000s. I'm such a fan of this. I love your art style. This looks like Avril Lavigne girlfriend video AMV background art. I mean that in a good way.
So I was cut out there for a second.
Sorry. Someone wants you to download a Roblox. Well, don't add me on Discord. I'll try to get you to download Roblox. Look, there's one game on Roblox that kind of slaps. I don't know what to tell you. Actually, I'm just gonna like sketch a body. Maybe if I
I
just
love
like
scamming me and my child.
wow, scamming. My kid got scammed on Grandpiece Online and now he's inconsolable.
So I was just thinking about something that happened a long time ago.
And you're not gonna tell the story?
No.
Darn. But Jaden, our podcast, our three buff doges sitting
podcast.
around talking about the grocery store.
Grocery store.
What was the thing in the image? Like the oh, I
I
hate
don't
how
know.
like the cashier at the grocery store always scans your item so slow. What is this? This is not my eraser. I got the wrong brush.
Brush.
Neck. Great. Put this up here. Wait, actually, this doesn't work. You're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid. Stop making mistakes, stop! There. Alright, this is the part where I'm trying to... Actually, I could just... Yeah, let me grab this. I'm gonna put it here to remind me how humans look. Actually, I should grab the body without the hoodie first. Oh, wait, that was literally... Oh my god, dude. Help!
Help
I
me!
forgot how to draw!
Help me!
Help me, I'm gonna die! What's that from?
Half-Life.
Thanks.
I don't know, maybe.
Where's the... There we go. Alright, time to remember how people look. I guess I could just look down, but...
But you're sitting down, you're not standing up.
Yeah... You know, you'd think that would work better than it does. Like, you'd think... you could just draw a body by just looking down, but it really isn't that easy.
That only works with hands.
Yeah. Yeah, I could just go look in a mirror, but... I don't know. So what? Like how long are arms supposed to be? What's like the proportion thing where it's like 3 heads equals a shoulder equals a legs?
I don't know, I don't look at that.
I don't know, I watched like some how to draw anime tutorial like 4 years ago, and it's stuck with me ever since. That's literally the only anatomy practice I've ever looked at. It's just some guy.
Why don't you look at Sketch Daily, because that's what I did.
Yeah. But I'm no artist.
You could be one.
I could be one. That's too skinny. That's really skinny. Although I guess this character is pretty skinny.
She's a flubber little cartoon. You could bend her in half and she would snap.
True. Gummy gummy me. How do people work? Maybe I'll draw the arms first. That helps. Actually, that doesn't help. That's bad. That's a bad idea. I'm gonna
Draw the torso. I always draw the torso
I always draw the torso.
first, even though sometimes I draw the head when I don't want to. When I want to be lazy.
Drat. I'm lazy, aren't I? Hey, what is it like?
We're all a bit lazy.
How big is the head?
It's okay if
That
you're
was a
lazy.
fire circle, by the way. Sheesh. Oh yeah, because it's flipped, bruh. I was like, how did I draw this good of a circle? Flipped. Yo, drawing circles when it's flipped is actually mad easy. So what? It's like one head equals a torso equals and then like another head is like the legs. Remember Ponytown?
Yeah, where you use the sprite.
Yeah.
Is that still live?
Yeah.
As what?
It's still
Oh, wait,
it's still the same thing.
Just chat.
Yeah, there's still no game. You just hang out.
Yeah, I know.
It's like... Okay, we're getting closer. Any anatomy Andy's in the chat, just stay quiet, alright? Oh, trust me, Roblox is very cringe. But sometimes you're me, and sometimes you want to play a One Piece game, and sometimes there's no good One Piece games in the entire world except for on Roblox. But I mean, that never happened to me. I can't relate. Is that like a body? It's normal-ish, I guess. No, that's really weird. Actually, it's so skinny. It's so weird. How do you draw?
I don't know. You just do it.
Tough. I think that's where the body starts, right? Human beings, how do they work?
Fucking magnets. How do they work?
Yeah, anime girl. They always got legs like this. They always got this kind of thigh gap, looking like a chicken.
Every anime girl is drawn with a thigh gap.
People have thigh gaps. It's quite normal.
I've never seen one.
Yeah. Okay, I do a Persona 5 body. This is a Persona 5 torso. Where it's like 3 feet long.
The models are still really tall, like really thin.
Yeah. I am not built like on Takamaki. That's not the vibe.
What a fucking terrible way to deal with a character.
Uh-oh. Game
No,
reviewer
I'm
Andy
not
coming in.
No. I must not.
Game reviewer Andy coming in. On his way.
I must not.
Here he comes. Yeah, Roblox is pretty cringe.
Roblox is funny sometimes.
It is. The people on it are pretty funny. All these little
Like
Roblox
every
memes.
Charborg video that he's done of Roblox has always been really fucking funny, and it's always been the people he's been playing with.
I've never seen a Charborg video.
I like them.
That's cool. I'll watch one someday. Eventually one will show up in my recommended and it'll catch me.
Like his normal videos, not his like stream highlight videos.
I wouldn't know.
There's Trooper, and then there's Charborg, which is his normal channel.
People do that a lot.
They do.
With their stream highlights. Come on, just draw hands normally. Come on, you can do this. Let's try the circle. You got it. Come on, just one circle. You can do it. It's not that bad. Circle hands. Circle hands look kind of weird. They look weird if you do them wrong. I swear I'm not lazy, okay? I could draw hands if I wanted to. Okay, I really could. Don't say I can't. I really can draw hands, I promise. I just choose to draw them like this.
Do you just think? Oh yeah, I thought you were drawing hands. No, you're drawing little puffballs.
Yeah, she's always had
I
circle
was gonna
hands.
say you could just draw them as little puffballs, and you were.
Yeah. I've always had the little circle hands. I think they're fun. She can grow fingers when she needs them. The fingers just pop out of the circle. Zoom. Come on.
Just like that one, the Powerpuff Girls.
It's like when you stuff all the fingers into like a plastic glove and you blow into the glove and they pop out.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait till I get like a good PC so I can stream editing. I'm just gonna like stream editing all day when I'm gonna get a computer that I can do it with.
Yes. Don't buy Alienware.
True. I'm gonna build one this time.
Because that's what you still.
I do still use an Alienware computer. Don't tell anybody. They're gonna laugh at me.
They're all gonna laugh at me.
It was so bad last week, dude. Last week it was being as bad as it could have been. Like
Crazy.
I tried not to give excuses, but I had to tell Connor that like that my PC was just broken. Like it just doesn't work. Because my video was so late.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I know how to draw. It's pretty obvious. What do you really think about that? Good enough. Who cares? Me, I care. Draw better, please. Sorry. Should draw legs like this. This is way easier. Make them straight. It's like a Splatoon character now. That's okay. That's how they drew it. Dude, I
If it
want
was
to.
a Splatoon character, they'd be really
Spunky,
small.
dude?
Small.
I don't have enough
'Cause that's
space
what
on
the
the
Splatoon
canvas.
portions are. They're really fucking small.
They are really small. I
But
think
they
it's
also have
because they're
really big.
kids.
They also have really big hands and really big feet. It's like a cartoon.
I do like Splatoon
Kind of
proportions.
like how they draw Digimon characters in Digimon Adventure.
Digimon, digital monsters. I want to watch Digimon. I want to watch a bunch of shows. I really want to watch Gravity Falls again. All the
Oh, yeah.
anniversary got me. All the anniversary got.
Shut the fuck up. Just get it out of your goddamn mouth.
All the anniversary nonsense makes me want to get back in. I want to
Get back into it.
Isn't it crazy that there's only 2 seasons?
Yeah.
It feels like there's so much. I remember, like, every episode. There's no other series where I remember every episode.
There's only 2
Only one
seasons.
each.
It's the biggest show ever.
They just really told their story. There's something very admirable about just telling the story and then leaving. Hi. That's alright. I gotta move everything though. Well. Oh,
Oh no.
here we go, chat room! Hold on, let me get this into a position where I can move it. Where's my thing?
Does Better Discord have GIFs?
Probably.
I don't know if I have the one.
Oh god,
Yeah.
Photoshop is way too late to do this. Oh, it's because I'm selecting everything. There we go. Now I have room for shoes. Digimon is very cool. It's gonna be me when this feature
Hearing the
model works.
Repeat on the Twitch.
What about Pete Twitch? Who's Pete Twitch?
Hearing the repeat on the Twitch stream.
Oh yeah, you do that, don't you? That's crazy that you always have the Twitch stream open.
Gotta make sure it's running.
I am indebted.
Except I don't listen to the audio. Well, I mean, sometimes the audio I don't listen to.
But I'd like to watch Digimon again. I feel like I never got a chance to give it a chance. It's like
This was never on television.
it wasn't. I caught episodes occasionally, and I really liked it when I was a kid. I just remember I remember only one episode because it had like an obelisk, and I thought the obelisk was so cool.
The thing about Digimon is that it's a cheap television anime.
Yeah.
So episodes are gonna be very repetitive.
I used to
just
love
keeping that in
watching
mind.
Bakugan. Bakugan used to be fire. But they always, every single one of these like full model VTubers I looked at drew she was just like floating in air, like as if she was just like hovering. So I guess I'll do it too. They don't have them like standing on ground, although actually these shoes do kind of look like they're standing, but whatever. I feel like nobody knows how to draw shoes at like a front angle. It's kind of hard. Episode 32 leaves the call, by the way.
Sorry. What are we talking
I
about?
don't know anymore. These socks need to be taller. Yeah.
Whatever happened to Fred Durst?
I don't know. I don't know where he is now. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably up to
Being a
something.
has-been.
Yeah. Most old stars do that. They just end up
We
washed
are
up on the
now
beach somewhere.
we are now in a situation where like Limp Bizkit is like dad music.
I mean, it is. Every music that used to be counterculture at some point will become like music your parents listen to. It's just the curse of making counterculture music. Except for good music. Doesn't happen with good music. Although I do like the idea of like parents listening to current counterculture music, current just like like screaming or like hyperpop and stuff. God, I love the idea that if the world is not completely blown up and on fire in like 2030, we're gonna have like hyperpop dads, like guys who used to be e-boys.
Transmask hyperpop dads.
It's so cool. Who used to be like hyperpop e-boys, and now they have kids, and it's such a funny idea. The future is truly bright.
Future is soon.
The future is soon. I've been thinking about that. Why the future so soon? These even look decent. These are not in perspective correctly.
Those are your calves.
Those are. Why? No, that's not true. These are
look at
shoes.
your ankles. Sorry, I thought they were your calves.
No,
Right
they're
above your
shoes.
calves.
What should the logo on the shoe be? Shoe
Shoofy logo. I don't know. Make
Shoofy
up the
logo. What's the Shoofy logo?
I don't know. She has to make one.
Okay. Well, that's probably like a smiley face for now, because I use a lot of smiley faces in my everyday speech. Yeah. Human being Pog champion. Oh, I need to make the arm. Actually, this is a sketch. It's fine. I guess I should leave this body thing here. We feel. Never mind. I'm about to go on an anime artist rant.
Go, please.
I was going to talk about how people.
If we're gonna rant,
yeah,
if I'm gonna do a Persona 5 rant, you gotta do.
It's not an
you
interesting
gotta-
rant. It's just how people always draw boobs from the front really big, and it's weird.
Do they
boobs
draw
from
them
the
small
front?
from the side?
No, it's just like they draw them like huge from the front, but like even like really like big boobs don't look big from the front. They just look like nothing. They look like nothing.
Dude, I've never seen big boobs in my life.
Yeah, that's fair. Like even what I'm doing now is pushing it. Like this is still basically too much. Like this character's like bust size right away.
I gotta go get my laundry.
Okay, go. Dude, isn't that crazy? That's probably how every kid found Digimon. It's just like, I want to watch Pokemon. What's this? This looks kind of like Pokemon. I'll watch it. I guess that's what every show kind of was back then, though. Like, all like the Digimon, Bakugan, everything like that was just capitalizing on Pokemon success. I know, like, big marketing Andy here. Pokemon was popular. Big take from me. But it's so cool. Everything wanted to be Pokemon. Dude, I wonder what modern TV is like. I haven't watched, like, television in years. Like they just, like, the shows that are popular right now. I have no idea what's going on TV. Because, like, I don't have cable. I'll never know. Look at that! I drew a person. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. Where do you even find Digimon today? Is it like on like Hulu or something, or like Netflix? I guess I could just pirate it. It doesn't really matter. But you know, I'd like to give him a chance. Sorry. These are weird looking. I see Fuse maxed out again. Oh, Crunchyroll. I guess I didn't even think about that. I've been on Crunchyroll in forever. I forgot Crunchyroll existed. Oh. slight pause in the music. Why do these look weird? Like asymmetrical slightly. Something wrong with the hands. Whatever, I'll get over it. These body proportions are whack, and you need to be killed in real life. Terrible. This is my brain. I'm really mean to myself. It's only half of a joke.
Ooh.
We.
What'd you do while I was gone?
I mean, it was about 4 seconds, so not much. I'm cleaning up some lines. Yep, that's right. I'm cleaning up the lines in a sketch. Because I am just that good. I don't even know what Digimon Adventures is. I don't know these Digimon.
This is the first season of the anime.
Ah. Awesome. He's cutting off the page. Nice art. Which one? All the I want to zoom in on all the other stuff. Let me turn my SWAS on. Where's the new one? There you go. Actually, I should just get rid of this. Actually, if I'm gonna.
You could.
Look at all the other pals. Although there's not much going on back here right now. What is all? What are those? There's like a conversation here.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Me.
Hey,
It's
who's
me.
this guy again? Explain. Is it you in real life? It does kind of look like you.
It does kind
It
of
looks
look
like you
like
in
me.
like 10 years.
Looks like me in 10 years, and
You
I get
still
my
have
hair
that
just
same
like
jacket.
that. Yeah.
How do you
Nah.
move? This is what I'm saying. Ew. Little scraggly, little raggedy little claw. Calico X Tuxedo. Who are they? Is this Warrior Cats? Not Warrior Cats. What was it?
What is this Christmas shit?
Pokemon. We meet again. I forgot who drew that. I forgot what the name of the person who drew that was. The DD Garfield. Yo, sound off in chat. Okay. I color this real fast. Just so I know. I gotta separate it into pieces and stuff. Where's this Smouth? Small Antoine. Bro, Small Antoine got into drama recently.
Yeah, it turns out he's not really an ant.
Yeah. That's exactly what the drama was.
He's been lying this whole time.
Gosh, I'm way too lazy to watch the Small Antoine drama. I forgot I literally don't even know what it's about. It's just like
Wi-Fi.
Huh?
Okay,
it was
keep
just
talking.
him and some other guy, and they hate each other now or something. I don't know. Did Photoshop break again? All right. Photoshop time is now over. I'll be back in a minute.
You could just draw on the Aggie.
The guy from Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl smoking. Yeah, whoever that guy is.
Who's that guy?
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna read this out loud. What? If someone is crashing while trying to draw, go to the pencil on the top of the page, click application settings, and change the first setting. What is it? I'm not crashing, but I'm gonna check. Wait, the pencil on the top of the page, where? Up here? I'm gonna log out. I'm done with this.
Log out.
Yeah, later, guys. What pencil on the top of the page? You're trolling. I love the guy from Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl. Really funny. Presto Photoshop Returno. Oh my god, it really came back. Okay. I gotta grab this swag design. Man, doesn't it actually look so believable? Like that it's actually like that I'm drawing an Aggie. It honestly looks exactly like it looks so real.
Yes, it does. Looks so real.
Thanks for indulging me, man. That was nice. Right there. That's where designs go. Oh, for mobile. Wait, you can do Aggie on mobile? That's cool.
Yeah, it doesn't work too good.
Darn. I got excited. I was considering the possibility. That's kind of cool though. Mobile viewers finally get their retribution. They get to do something. Appmon? No way. Digimon in a modern world? Digimon, but they're on iPhones?
Digimon can already work on iPhones.
I guess it could. Can they? I don't know Digimon lore.
Yeah.
Can they come
Well,
out
I
in a
mean,
game?
that's a few like more modern renditions of Digimon. They put them on like cell phones now.
What's a Demimon?
I guess they did put them on cell phones at one point.
Did they?
Yeah, like when like flip phones existed.
Oh my god, Photoshop is
There's,
lagging so bad.
there's most definitely Digimon on like an old like flip
Oh,
phone.
true. That'd actually be really cool. Dude, even the music is lagging.
Digimon
Oh,
is
look at that delay. Sorry.
Digimon was a little handheld Tamagotchi.
Dude, Beyblades were so cool. I still want to do a Beyblade stream so bad. Or like a Bottleman stream.
I do Bottleman because it's an actual like video game.
Yeah. I guess I already did Beyblade, kind of.
If you're like popular enough, we could do like bets for
Oh yeah, like the Twitch predictions. Yeah, it's like an affiliate thing. Everything is an affiliate thing. I like the stuff that's kind of useful, but not really that cool.
Well, then be pull.com.
Yeah. I'm never gonna get affiliate. I hate it.
I know. You've been. I remember
I've been
previously
ranting
you were
about
so
affiliate
tempted.
for years.
You were so tempted at one point too.
If I get affiliate, I can't stream on Trovo, my favorite streaming app. Yo guys, remember to check out Trovo. Check me out on Trovo.
Yeah, she's there right now. She has like 600 views right now.
The only Trovo streamer. Here I am. What's up, guys? Sorry to all the drop my Andes. Not gonna color this. I've been really obsessed with Andes recently. I gotta start saying Jones again. That's my thing.
That is your thing.
I've been falling into patterns and trends. I don't say
That's how it's
Andy.
been going.
I say Jones. Heard any draw pile Joneses. It doesn't roll off the tongue as much. Maybe I'm not special. I'll cheat so we can do this faster. Okay, art question. Digital art question. Is there anything in digital art that you would consider actually cheating? Because like people always say like cheating is like a
No.
joke in digital art when they're just like using 3D models or something or like using references.
No.
I don't think there's anything in art that could be considered cheating. Everything is just being resourceful. It's impossible to cheat.
Unless you literally just copy someone's artwork.
That is true, yeah.
That's as
That's
far
less
as
cheating and more of a
can go.
crime. Hold on. I really don't need to be perfect on this. This is literally a sketch. I'm such a perfectionist. Jones. I'm a problem.
Honestly, I wish you could use your sketches more in finished products
That's true.
because they want everything to be perfect because businessmen say so.
Yeah. For a VTuber, it really does have to be perfect because I gotta rig it and be comfortable with it for years. Well, probably not years. I'm not that confident. But you know, a while. Until the JSON file for this one breaks as well. I really don't know what happened. And for this one, I'll back it up somewhere. It was kind of dumb of me to not back this one up. I just somehow didn't foresee this happening. Because like I thought I wouldn't just randomly delete all the data. That was dumb of
But
me.
it did.
It was foolish of me to think that anything would be good in anything ever. We should fix these arms first. There's so many holes. Yeah, wait, actually, the pencil advice helped someone? That's so big. That's so cool. You love to see it. It actually saved. Save your Andy. And I really don't want to play Valorant ever again.
Why?
I'm probably gonna play again like tomorrow.
Yeah.
I hate video games. Where'd my swag go? I just turned my swags on.
Turn your swags.
I just turned my swags on. I guess I could just listen to my SoundCloud likes, but then that would scare away all the hoes.
It would scare the hose.
I want the hoes to sleep soundly at night. I don't want them to be scared. It is not my intention. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun to draw. This hoodie, I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna have a good time and no one is going to stop me. It is impossible to stop me. Let me just throw this in here. I kind of having this whole process on stream. I might stream more VTuber making. What is this? That's not the right thing. Okay, hoodie sketch time. I'm not quite ready to draw the actual VTuber useful part. Has the drop pile stagnated?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just the only one, kinda.
Hmm.
Except whatever else, I'm not even looking.
I literally cannot possibly check the viewer count right now, so I don't know how many people are here, but hey, if you're here and you're in the drop pile, hey, what's up? That's all. There we go. Am I drawing with the right color? What in the... This is not my line art color. Original Digimon Adventure? Bro. I literally don't know the difference. I know that Agumon is there and I like him. And sometimes Agumon isn't there, and that's sad.
Sometimes he's not, but I heard season 3 is actually pretty neat.
That's cool.
Digimon.
Do you have chat open? Can you see what this
Yeah.
person's talking about?
Yes, I do.
Give me your Digimon knowledge.
I don't have know very much. I just watched the playthrough of Cyber Sleuth, and I watched a little bit of Adventures.
Yeah.
And I like some of the designs.
I tried to play the Digimon MMO like 4 years ago.
There's an MMO.
I don't even know what it is. It's like an online game. It wasn't very good. But also, like, you know, I went in with bad game. So I was playing it with Lana, and we were like, oh, this game's so bad, this game's gonna be so bad. This game's gonna be so bad. And then it was. And we're like,
Yeah,
oh, this
it
game's so bad.
was.
This is just like how I wanted it to be. It's crazy how when you go in with low expectations, you usually come out with a low opinion. I've been thinking about that.
Yeah. But having low expectations can be pretty stupid.
When does that new Dragon Ball movie come out?
They've released it in theaters in August, but I don't know if they'll have subtitles. I hope they have subtitles. I don't want to listen to the English voices.
I don't want to listen to the dub, man.
Every American Dragon Ball fan prefers the Western dub, but I just don't. I just can't. I can't stand it.
There's nothing wrong with having opinions. Some people are just wrong, though, and that's okay. I'm still waiting to hear a dub that I like.
Cowboy Bebop,
That's true. It's alright.
because that one's made made for its time period.
It's so weird how most anime dubs are like bad. Like, I don't know how that happens.
Cultural difference.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
I suppose that is literally the reason. Just get rid of colors. Where does this happen? Like here? Who made this design? This is stupid. This is a stupid design. Who made this?
You did. Oh no.
That's problematic.
That's an overused word.
It's very fun to say. Seriously, you should try it. what this is. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Is that? Should. Yo, Zatch Bell, bro. That's a name I haven't heard in a billion years. There's a Zatch Bell anime? I didn't even know. That was gonna be one of my bad stream games. Jin, that was the original Namco game, like the original Meta
Yeah.
Namco 3D brawler.
You didn't know? You didn't think it was a fucking anime?
I didn't know it was from a show.
It's
Well,
a goddamn.
I didn't know it was from a show that like people actually knew about.
I think if it gets a video game, people know about it, and if it's localized, people know about it.
I guess. Sometimes I forget things exist outside of the realm of my mind. That is actually true. Sometimes I forget things are real. Like sometimes I forget that things aren't just in my head. I don't know if that's like... I don't know if that's a problem. How do I do this? I think it's just because it like splits straight. That. Way better. VTuber. All these VTubers and their VTubers and their VTubers. So stupid. So gay.
Virgin shit. It's almost
10 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
Okay. We gotta do something with that animation.
Just use it in a background element. It's not even finished or even like that great.
Yeah, but I mean, it's fun.
It's fun, yes, but it doesn't look that great because I rushed
That is the
near
symptoms.
the end. Also, I don't know how to use Toon Boom correctly.
I think it's cool. Like it doesn't have to look great. It's just funny. As long as it's
It is
funny.
fun. That's my mindset for social maker animations.
Yeah. Like I've seen like, you know, like Oni plays and Game Grumps animations. So, like the animation isn't that good, but like they got good jokes.
Yeah. I mean, it basically is just a fucking Game Grumps animated, when, like on surface level.
Yeah. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. I think. Maybe there was something wrong with that, actually. Well, actually, I think there's a lot of things wrong with
I don't
that.
know.
I think it's actually pretty messed up. Where's this line? Why are there two lines here? How did I never notice that?
Everybody's got a laughing place,
Laugh
a
in
laughing
place,
place to go. Ho ho.
How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna film this video, Cooper?
I don't get it.
How am I gonna record this video, Cooper? I remember that guy. He's funny. He scammed a bunch of kids.
Who?
CSGO Lotto. That was originally a manga, but then it got a trading card game. That's crazy. I didn't know it was so popular.
Many things are popular in Japan.
That is true. How did you know that? That's something only business insiders know.
Okay, there's Frank West. He's right there.
Frank West. Oh, is that his name?
Yeah.
That's cool. Shameless advertising. Yo, go follow this person on Instagram. Hurry, go! Right here. Go to the link and click the follow button. I don't have Instagram, so I can't help you. But I'd love to. That's crazy. Oh god, what? I forget every time. I forget every single time. There's this one garbage show that I used to watch, and I had like a card game, and it had like this weird box that you put the cards in, and like the box had like a little flippy lid.
I don't
And it
remember.
was this like garbage anime that was very, very clearly made like just to sell the toys. I could even tell as a kid. Or just like to sell the cards. It was on Cartoon Network. Ah, what was it called? Welcome to my 20-minute tangent where I looked this up on my phone for 20 minutes. Where's my phone? I lost it.
Yeah.
Yo, wait, hold on. Karapi, Tuxedo Sam, Choco Cat, Cinnamon Roll, and Friends. And then my Hello Kitty Merge Town notifications. Cartoon Network, card game, anime. Can I find it? How easy will it be? It was like, yeah, Redikai! Redikai, bro! Hold on. Let's see if I can look at this on the stream browser. Dude, this show sucked so bad.
Jeez.
Hold on. Yeah. Look at this. What? Why is PokeMMO open? Hello?
This looks Canadian.
I think it probably was.
It's
Yeah, look at this stupid little box that you put the. Oh, you can't see it. How do you open image in new tab on this? Look at this stupid little. Why is it over here? Look at this stupid little box. I can't move it. This show sucked. That's my whole moment. Hello. Sorry, I was on my Reddit car. I could do this every stream.
Speaking of Canadians cartoons, do you remember Chaotic?
Chaotic? Isn't that like
Yeah,
a cat?
I watched it. No, it was a television show that also tried to sell like toys.
Did it
I
work?
remember watching it on Jetix a little
Oh,
bit.
JetX,
I
bro.
don't think I watched very much of it.
Bro, I literally bought that stupid little Reddit box.
Man, do you still have it?
I guarantee I don't. I think I actually genuinely threw it away. The card game was so boring. I think I tried to play it with someone one time, and they were like, "What is going on?" And I didn't know either, because it was such a confusing card game. It was just like such like a bad like Yu-Gi-Oh thing, and the show sucked too.
Yeah.
And that's my negativity hour. Now back to the VTubing. Does hoodie look okay? I guess I gotta erase the body behind it. Maybe it look better. Where even is the, okay. Wait. Help. Wait, this is a Digimon trading card game? It's kind of fire. I want to play. I just want to buy some cards. I just want to be sold something that I won't use and don't need.
You won't ever use.
I just want to be sold something. I never get suckered anymore. I need to get suckered. I need to be a dumb fool and buy something that sucks. Dude, there was this one episode of Bob l'Éponge that like managed to make me want to buy Pokemon cards every time I watched it. Also, thanks to Remy for following me on Twitch. God, what was it? Like Bob l'Éponge goes with Mermaid Man to buy trading cards.
You don't. Oh, I remember that actually.
Literally every time I watched it, I would beg my mom to
They
take me
had-
to Walmart and buy
Yeah,
Pokemon cards.
holographic cards and say buy more cards.
It was so dumb. It worked on me. It worked on my
Yeah.
stupid soft brain. I genuinely bought Pokemon cards multiple times. I went to Walmart and bought
Mermaid
Pokemon
Man
cards.
says.
I
Buy more
I left the
cards.
house and bought more cards after watching that episode multiple times. Like it genuinely became a problem. It's unfair how like direct advertising as like a bit actually worked so well. They were just goofing around. But they actually just directly advertised me.
You bought cards.
I bought more cards. Oh right, I forgot about lines. Do you have any artists in chat?
Not me.
Not me. Oh, me when I'm undercover. Wait, I drew that on the wrong way. Idiot. Stupid.
Shush up.
Shush up. Wait, what was that? Like the Punxsutawney Bears or whatever?
Bernstein Bears.
No, like the show. And they
What
had to like
show?
cancel it or something because they said like shush up or
I don't know what you're talking about.
okay. I forgot to. And I'll probably never remember. Because when it was like canceled television pilots, and it was like these little, like 2 little bears. Actually, I think it was an actual show, and the show got like canceled or something.
I don't know.
Because they said like shut up on the show, and then some like mom complained, and they had to change to shut up.
I don't remember. I don't know what you're talking about, and that's coming from me.
I'd think you'd know, but it's weird that you don't.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unless you showed me it, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. It had little fellas in it. This looks bad. I don't know how to fix this. Bad shape appeal. Get better at drawing. Bit better. So probably like fine when the arms are actual arms and they're like separate from the body, but I gotta make it look good now first. It should be lower. Dude, I used to have so many Pokemon cards. I think I've talked about this on stream before, that like my parents would just buy like sets on eBay of just like bad Pokemon cards. Just because I didn't care what cards I had, I just wanted a surplus of them. So they would just like buy people's like leftover bad cards. So I just ended up having so many. And I just ended up giving them all away to kids. I just like spread out like 1,000 Pokemon cards on a table.
Smart for getting rid of your cards in the best way possible.
Yeah, I totally probably thought of it, and it probably wasn't my mom thinking of it and telling me to do it. I don't remember. But if I had to guess, look, I'm evil. And I feel like I'm surprisingly fine drawing on stream right now. Like usually when I'm like making something on stream, I'm like really worried about like if it looks bad, because like, you know, the most likely possibility for a Twitch stream is somebody like clicks on the stream, says hi, sees that the art looks bad, and then like leaves, because like, you know, who cares, right? There's a million artists on Twitch.
Yeah, there's a million anime artists on Twitch drawing the same thing.
Like this looks bad right now, but like I know it's gonna look fine. I know what my limits are in drawing, and I think I can do this, so I know it's gonna be fine later. But like usually I feel like I'd be worried. Like when I'm making music on stream, I worry about that a lot. Like if it sounds, you know, making sure it sounds okay at all times. But I feel like I'm surprisingly fine about it right now. Is it? Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not alone. Just so many cards. I had to have like multiple binders. I should make these folds more foldy. More extreme. And have less of them. So I just went like that. Is that better? A bit better. It's a bit better. It could be better though. Honestly, draw better. Gotta stop doing that. Maybe the sleeves are too complex. Why do I have X on my tablet? My drawing setup is so whack. It's also probably because I haven't done this. Okay, that's fine. Get out of here. Wow. Look at that. Now that's a character. Can't really tell it says swag though. Maybe I should use the capabilities of the Photoshop software. Utilizing capabilities of the Photoshop software. Are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Okay, great. Yo guys, okay. Now I can have like, if you donate 500 channel points, and I'll take off the hoodie. VTubers actually do that. They're like if they get like enough like
Excuse
super
me?
chats, they're like, okay, I'll take off my outer layer of my VTuber costume.
Okay.
God, I was watching some VTuber the other day. Bad start to a story, but I was watching some VTuber, and they were doing that. And they were like acting all like flustered and weird to chat. It was very uncomfortable.
I took off my shirt.
Oh, chat, what are you, chat, stop donating, stop, I'm gonna, oh, okay, I guess I'll take off my shirt, you guys, I don't know, okay.
And then it like fades away. It's like,
Chat, don't look, okay, don't look.
kind of weird. I don't know.
It was a little weird.
Should I add a shine to the hair? Maybe I should.
Just a tiny one.
Just a tiny little shine, not like an intent, not like a hard edges shine, like just like a, you know. Bye. Thanks for drawing. Thanks for coming out. Smiley face emoji.
You think say this Pokemon music?
What? I listen to this every single stream. You think I'm not sick of it?
Bleh.
It's just the most convenient thing.
It's all written in a specific way is the thing.
Yeah. I think that added. Something like that would be good. Any smudge toolers? Any smudging fans? Fans of the smudge tool in Photoshop? That's too much smudging. Too much smudging. I think that actually everything is too much smudging. I think I'll just do it on my own. Getting tired of all this Photoshop nonsense. Seriously, is anyone drawing right now?
Kind of. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah.
I mean, yeah. No, it's just me and you and me.
Well, that's okay. Yo, tell all your friends about the stream. Tell them to get in here. The stream is happening. The party is just getting started. That's good, I think. Good if you don't look too close. Are there big digital card games? Is that like a big thing right now? Like are kids like playing digital card games? It's kind of sick. Cause I guess yeah, when I go to like stores now, I don't really see card games anymore. I don't know if I can think of the last time that I saw like a big Pokemon aisle in like a modern store. I don't want to watch a movie.
And there's free movies, but you might get taken down.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna watch it right now. I'll probably watch it after the stream. Or I could watch it right now. There we go, a little bit of a highlight. Keeps it feeling like it's alive. Is there really a digital Pokemon game? Oh yeah, Hearthstone, bruh! How could I forget? Hearthstone is so popular. How could I forget about something like Hearthstone? That is true. Hearthstone is actually dominating. That's so cool. I tried Hearthstone once.
Really?
Yep. That's my story.
It's crazy.
I tried it. Didn't like it. Not for me. But I gave it an honest try. No? Why doesn't that work? Man, I'm so confused. Photoshop is doing some weird stuff. Alright, did I do it in a weird way? Oh, did I not just cut the layer? Man, I'm lost. I'm hungry too.
I'm a little hungry too.
Let's go get dinner.
If only I live like 24 miles from you.
It's exactly specific. I guess, oh my gosh, you're right. Stealing Pokemon cards is super easy. I never even thought about that. The only time I've seen Pokemon cards recently is like a Barnes & Noble. At like the very last level right next to the watcher. That makes sense, actually. Why they were right next to the person watching. The person watching, what's that called in a store? A cashier, yep. Right next to the cashier of the store. The person watching the store. Okay, great. Oh my gosh, I never even drank my energy drink. Should I even drink it now?
No.
already
It's almost
1
1 a.m.
I kept forgetting to drink it because it was literally just out of sight, out of mind. It was just like slightly out of my Metal Gear Solid vision cone. I just didn't see it. Here, look at this. Oh, look at this cool draw pile drawing someone did, or Aggie. Whoa, what's this? What's this vtuber? Whoa, what's this? How'd that get there? Who drew that? Whoa, nice job, guys. Nice art, you guys. It looks just like it belongs. They reserved this little corner just for me. This is where I'm gonna draw my masterpiece. I don't own a layer. I'm gonna draw my mouse masterpiece. Here he is, my masterpiece.
He's down there.
Away from the world, right where
Does
he
that look
belongs.
okay?
What?
Is he okay?
He's fine. He's doing just fine. He's doing just fine. Oh, wait, what's happening? Oh no. Buddy.
No!
Hey. Hey man, what's wrong?
He's not doing too good, like I said.
Oh no. He wasn't doing too good after all. It's Agent 47 after he fails a contract. Who's your favorite bald person?
Carl Pilkington.
Okay.
Fucking on the dime.
He's
Told
ready.
you who it was. I'm ready. Favorite bald person, Carl Pilkington.
Yo, okay. Idea. Bald people should get like a. They should make like a chia pet for bald people. They can like put it on their head and it just like grows like a grass wig. Grasswig is my favorite streamer on Twitch. On YouTube, I mean Grasswig. Here goes my drawing. Back to it. Dude, I don't even know if I have a game store anywhere near me.
Yeah.
I don't know if one
I really
exists.
don't. I think the closest is like a GameStop in the middle of the city.
Yeah, but they don't sell like cards at GameStop, really, do they?
Not really.
I don't know if they do. GameStop's not really like a game store in like a typical sense. I want to go to like those fabled stores where just like fat nerds sit around playing Magic. Whatever kind of store that is, like a hobbyist store. Like a card game store. That seems like a magical place. I don't have the flip on. What did I just open? Did I just open? How did I open Cortana? I have that? I have Cortana?
I have that. Yeah, we have Cortana.
That's crazy. Cortana, finish my artwork for me. Okay. That was Barossa, actually.
That was really yeah.
How did the Barossa get in? Who let the Barossa in? Whose Barossa is this? Hello? Can we get an ID on this Barossa? I can't believe Faith never put Barossa on the Sofa Wiki. It's kind of
She just
embarrassing.
never did.
I'm gonna look, actually. Not that it'll be like interesting stream content, but I'm gonna look at if there's like a game store near me. Like... Magic the Gathering. Yeah, no, it's just a bunch of vintage stocks and GameStops.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, wait, there's one! Wait,
What is it?
I'm not gonna say what it's called.
Okay. It's just one.
It says, okay, wait, yeah, the subtitle is Lots of Magic the Gathering and Pokemon. That's a cool
Crazy.
store. I'm gonna go to a Magic tournament, and I'm not gonna know how to play. I'm gonna be the only girl there.
Exactly.
That's a YouTube video. YouTube content just waiting to happen. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to split this up now. Would have to be... And do you do forums? I don't think you do. I think you can just do forums with Deformers and Live 2D. Mommy. I have to watch a tutorial, but I can't with my browser right now. Hum-a-dum-dum, I do not know. Oh. How am I gonna split up the hoodie? And how am I gonna make the hoodie go with the arms, bro? It'll have to be the arms behind the hoodie. I guess I should do this while I can. Well, it's convenient. Well, I'm probably not gonna keep this liner because it's kind of messy. That doesn't really help. Oh hey, when did you shade the guy?
They just weren't looking.
Of course not.
I was doing it,
That's cool.
but yeah.
I was gonna have showed up. That looks weird. Shape appeal is so hard. But you're right, you really do get tired of this Pokemon music. It's just...
What?
You really do get tired of the Pokemon music.
You think I'm not already tired of it, and you've been
It's
at
just
it for so
perfect.
long.
It's just innocent.
Yeah.
No one can get mad at you for this. We could switch to Animal Crossing.
I guess that'd be better.
I'll go to my favorite Animal Crossing music list. So I just put the Roxanne Wolf song in the Discord. Oh wait, never mind, I can't use my browser. Actually, I guess I could just use YouTube on this. Sorry to all the Aggie enjoyers, it's gonna be gone for a second. Where is it? Where's the one I like? Is it this one? A new day! Good morning, Mars. I thought it was a new day! Sorry. Yeah. This radio effects was actually genius. I forgot to respond to Aries for an entire hour. I'm cool.
Oh god. What'd he say?
He asked me, he told me to tell him when I switched to Smash so he could join, but
Aww.
it is not going to happen because I do
Right.
not have a model. Although I guess I could just use a picture, but... Fishman. Where's my music, Fishman? There you go.
It's there. Just very fucking quiet. It's very quiet.
Turn it up a little. The next song's probably gonna be very loud and blast my brain out. Alright, a little bit about Animal Crossing Andy Hours. Oh, I should make the zipper the thing. Oh my gosh, hold on. Wait, that's a genie voice. I'm gonna make the zipper like a physics object and it's gonna be able to swing around and it's gonna be really fun. Physics objects on these VTuber models really go so far.
Ouch. It literally is just you and me in
In the drop
the
file?
stream.
Yeah.
In the stream and in the Aggie.
Wait, is there literally like 2 viewers right now?
Yes.
Well, sound off if you're watching the stream.
Stream's dead. It's been 3 hours. Also, it's 1 a.m.
Stream's dead. Good night, chat. No one. Every stream has to die at some point. Every stream has its expiration date.
I suppose that's true.
Especially if I never switch to Smash, which I don't think I'm going to do.
That's okay.
Or maybe I will. I mean, I guess I might as well just stream without the VTuber model, because, you know, when's the next time I'm gonna stream? Probably soon, and this thing probably isn't gonna be done before the next time I stream.
Yeah. But might as well keep what you have right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be confusing for new viewers, but who cares about them?
I guess, yeah.
They can suck it. Hey, look, it's Sofa outro music. Wait, isn't this Sofa outro music? Yo, wait, anyone know?
It's me, Mario.
No, it's not. Stop lying.
Liar, 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 liar.
It's on fire. They're on fire. Please stop lying.
That's what I've been saying. Well, if everyone is gone, then I might just end soon.
That's alright.
Might as well, alright?
Yeah.
Or we could try Valorant if you want.
Nah, I don't feel like playing video games anymore.
That's fair.
Tonight.
Look, if anyone understands not wanting to play video games, it's me. I hate those. There we go, now I get little armies and sleeveys.
Armies and sweeties.
Actually, I only have one army. Drat. What's a bitter drat? What is a bilge rat?
A build rat?
Bilge rat.
Let's look it up. I don't even know how to spell it.
I think it's B-I-L-G-E. Mr. Krabs says it. I'm thinking about it.
A rat that lives in the worst place on the ship, namely the bilge. The bilge is the lowest level of the ship and is lower
Look at Sofa Watcher
the
music again.
last and often foul-smelling in water and muck. Thus, bilge rat is a stinking muck-covered rat. That's a good name.
Why would Mr. Krabs call somebody that? He's messed up.
So it's the stinkiest, grossest rat you'll ever see, basically.
I think one of the issues with Magic the Gathering is that they're having an extraordinarily hard time keeping the game. Oh yeah, I remember that, because they added cards that could just like win automatically. I watched a video about that by
How?
who's that guy? Who's the guy that's from Springfield, Missouri, and he's always talking like this? Who's that
I
guy?
don't know.
Seems like Adam Gravely or something. Alum Kisper. Who's that guy? Alum Kisper is actually the most perfect YouTuber. Let's see here. Printer ink scan. What's his name? Austin McConnell. I was close. What did I say? Alan Kistner? Austin McConnell. I was close. I made a video about do this hair. Oh my god, the longest hair is attached to my microphone. It's literally like 3 miles long.
It's gonna clamp and it's gonna hurt.
Yo, that's a long hair. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over. But first, let's check the progress. This looks a little weird because the hair is in front of the neck, but when it's not, look at this! Look how cute! It's so good.
Oh yeah, it's you.
It's true.
It's you.
I do look like that. Made a lot of progress in the daytime. In the daytime. It's gonna be great. Yo, what was that? Oh yeah, the next song. We made a funny sound. This dude is still playing Smite. Okay. Hold on. This dude's been
Damn.
playing Smite since literally like 3 p.m.
Do you think he does like a shoofy thing and just leaves it open?
Maybe. He might be busy. I think he's hanging out with Wilbur Soot right now. Wilbur Soot from the Dream SMP. He's watching the stream. He's watching the stream while playing Smite. It's like a good night to me. Watching Sofa live stream playing Smite.
Wait, what? He saw the stream?
No. I mean, maybe he did. Connor, if you're watching,
Didn't think it would be that nice.
maybe donate $100 maybe.
Haha.
Could use some cash. Just saying. Okay. So let me get draw pile of progress. Balancing a card game must be hard. Let's look from start to finish. We got. What's he so scared of? Mushrooms? Or Sonic? Mangy Boomy the cat.
Someone for sure.
Okay. Gangster SpongeBob. A guy, a very normal looking guy. His name was probably George. Another normal looking guy with a camera. Whoa, that's so cool. DDD Garfield guy came back. Still don't even remember who it was. Never sent a message in chat. but they're here.
They were here.
Someone plugged their Instagram, drew a cool little cloud. That's hype. Hi, dead. How do you boob? Oh,
Do
crashing.
you boob?
I don't know. It's pretty easy. Danny. Another person. Wait. Is that a different person? And Braindead64 and BDX64? Is that the same guy? They have two Instagrams? Cool little fellow, big hair. Oh wait, this is just a different... yeah, they plugged two different ats. Hee Patrick. This used to be my Black Ops 2 emblem. Hey, look at Sofa background music again. This was my Black Ops 2 emblem. It was so cool. Funny little meowth. Octopappy looking evil and maniacal. An eye. Classic behavior. Big Meowth from Pokemon Sword and Shield. Yo. Oh. When does he end, bro? Oh, hello. We got Martin, or whatever I called this guy. Sad Sack Steve.
But you're telling me there's an actual, like, fucking really long meow?
Yeah, that's
It's
real.
funny.
It's Gigantamaxed. And that's a real
Gigantamaxed,
thing
yeah.
also. I just wanted to
I
draw
know.
him in. No.
But I didn't know he was fucking long. Long cat.
I really like Balloons X Bored Ape. I think that's a very, very funny concept. Good one, guys. Maybe you guys are funny. Balloons or Bored Apes would easily lose to Balloons though. They're not as strong as the Balloons monkeys. Bored Apes are weak. And then cool little anime looking fella. Love that. Want to become famous? Buy viewers, followers, and primes on viewers.shop. Yo, hold on. Let me check out viewers.shop real fast. That is a joke. Do not click that link. Don't click the link. Don't even click it as a joke. It's not worth the bit. Jaden, can you ban the bot account real quick? Jaden,
What?
can you ban this bot? I don't know, my browser open.
Which one?
The one that says want to become famous by viewers, followers, and primes.
Okay. How do I... oh, wait, there.
Yeah. Satisfying sound effect. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about with Magic the Gathering, but I appreciate the knowledge. I feel like I know more than I did previously.
You know more than you did a few minutes ago.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, that's no cap on God on a stack. $2 million is what I'm worth, not worth. Okay, if I minimize this, will it stay? No. Then let's look at VTuber progress. Oh yeah, in Shabondi too. This is gonna be what my stream looks like in a couple weeks. I'm gonna be hanging out in Shabondi. I'm gonna be like, hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, full body VTuber Andy here, back for another full body VTuber moment. I'm gonna have S shake as well. So here we got hair split up into several different pieces. And body looking started. Pants are still transparent. That's weird. I got Gimmer pants. Yo, the Gimmer pants though? The Gimmer shorts?
Gimmer pants?
The John pants? Oh no. We can't be having John pants. Alright, great. And then what? Where's the sketch? Yeah. Cool. And the final goal is like a, you know, something like this. Moves around, talks, moves, opens mouth. I made some mouths, but I know it's not enough mouths. I'm going to need to make a lot more mouth types to have it rig the mouth properly, because I want to actually have a real mouth this time. Less lazy. But yeah, I think that's it. I think. That's the end of the stream. Oh, the music timing was so good. The music timing was so good. Now I ruined it by pointing it out, but ooh.
Ha ha ha.
That was smooth. Does this work
You
today?
gotta change your outro somehow.
I'm gonna have to change all of it. Yeah, my soundboard doesn't work today. I was gonna say, GG smiley face, follow me on Twitch. Lewis Remix. Or whatever. All my sound effects.
Lizard.
Lizard. Does the credits work?
No, they don't seem to be working.
Oh. Back jump. Thanks to Remy ALX for following me on Twitch. Thanks to everybody who was here.
There we go.
If nobody was here, then I would have been a very boring stream. Would have been a very empty drop pile, and I would not have liked that, and then I would have quit streaming for a month, and so I'm glad that didn't
I
happen.
wasn't as busy as at one time, though. I'll still say that.
Yeah, but if there's really any people here, it's fine. As long as there's not no one. If there was no one, then it would be actually sad.
Yeah, it would just be me.
Oh, I need the song! Wait, what song is this? I've been looking for the
Scared
song.
me.
I can't believe this song is in this playlist. I've been looking for this one. Oh my god, dude, I've been looking for this for so long. Every time I need like background music for a Kong's Pants video, I want to use this song, but I can't remember what it's called. Oh my god, I can't believe it's in this playlist. That's so cool. That's so sick. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I gotta download this later. I gotta figure out what song this is. What song was playing before? It was what? Okay, I gotta remember which song this was in the playlist. I guess I can figure it out. Anyway, yeah. I have no idea when I will stream again because I will probably be busy, and I also do not have a VTuber model. So that is how I feel about that. I'm going to end the stream now. That's also how I feel. This song's so good. Okay. Is that all? Yeah, I have no idea when I'll be back. Wait, do you wanna tag team it again? What do you wanna like 3, 2, 1. Good night, America.
I win.
Die.